All right, I think we're live. I'm not sure though, but hopefully I can get these other guys on here with me. So I'm gonna get the link for them. Hopefully this is going out live. So I'm just gonna copy this. And I don't even know if it's live yet. I know I've been having problems with it. Here we go. Let me see. All right, let's find Skin Man. Here we go. Boom. Now I gotta find Unirock and I gotta find Unirock and Cooper. Where the fuck are they now? I just saw him messaging too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find these fuckers. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, there we go. All right. All right, I think we're fucking good to go. All right, okay, yeah, I see those viewers on here, so it does appear to be live. All right, sorry, you guys. I know I was fucking ignoring everyone for a second. I was just trying to pass out this link. But there we go. I just passed out the link. Skin Man, Unirock, Cooper, fucking UFO bro, come fucking join us. Come say what's up, man. So we can show these people that we are not the same person. Get your asses on here. Oh shit. I can't fucking believe that, dude. That's just, and that was like really aggravating. I was like, dude, I gotta solve this right now. Cause I'm like, this is so annoying, dude. Because I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how can we be the same? It's like they come on here all the time with us, and one dude's just like, oh yeah, no, I saw this guy. What was his name in there? Tutorial Heaven or whatever, which I'm pretty sure is just another fake account for this guy UFO Today, but. He had like the weirdest plan where he was like, yeah, you do this, click their name, go to a link, and then go and post it in Social Blade. Well, I want to know, what was the point of saying, do you have vidIQ? What was the point of that? Why did having vidIQ even matter? It didn't matter. You could just go and do that anyway. Had nothing to do with it. So hopefully these guys will get on here soon. I just posted a link. So for Unirock and Cooper.
What's up?
Hey, what up, Skin Man? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I guess people been talking about me or something.
Fucking apparently, dude. Apparently, I'm you. Or you're me. You don't actually exist. You're my fake. You're a fake. You're a figment of my imagination, dude.
There you go.
Okay.
God damn.
I know. It's like, dude, I talk to you all the fucking time. How the fuck can anyone know that, dude? Like, I was like, how can anyone not know that we are fucking friends on here, dude? Like, it's funny, ridiculous.
Man, I can't believe this. What are they smoking?
Fuck, dude. So give me some of it, dude. They got the good shit, man. Apparently. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna try to get Cooper and Unirock on here at the same time as well. So let me see if I can.
I left my phone in the truck, and
go ahead.
I got in it after work, and I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody trying to call me and got on there and Wade and UFO bro were talking to me and said, yeah, man, you missed it. And I'm like, damn it. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, dude, it was all going down. It was so funny, man. I mean, I couldn't fucking believe it.
Been crazy?
Apparently, man.
God.
Oh man, it was just so funny. I'm like, dude, I was trying to tell him, I'm like, dude, you're just wrong. That's all. He's like, can you explain this? Can you explain this? I'm like, dude, I can't explain whatever you're doing, whatever's happening. No, I can't explain that, but I can tell you this for sure. That these are not I'm not going around fucking commenting with fake accounts, dude. I can guarantee you.
That's funny.
Gosh.
It just blows me away. I don't understand it.
It just blows my fucking mind, man. I gotta find Cooper though. I gotta find Cooper. Oh, I gotta go to my comments. That's what I'll do. I'll go to my comments real quick and
cool.
Because he was like the last person to comment. There we go. Oh, here he is. Let me see. Hang on. if I can get this fucker to work right now. Oh, God damn it, this thing's pissing me off.
This is too funny, man. I swear to God.
Who's on here? I can't see. I got the screen down.
There we go.
Let me see. Oh, crap. I dropped it again. It sounded like Dave. Oh, Sean. Hey, what up, Sean?
It is Sean.
Hey.
What's up, man?
How we doing, buddy? What up, Raphael?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Raphael.
Here, you guys, keep everyone entertained while I pass out this link to try to get Cooper up here, man. So go ahead and talk. Raphael, I'm putting you on. There you go.
3:19 a.m.
Everybody? Me and Proof look like twins, right?
It's 3:20.
Apparently, yeah. Skin Man and I, we're total twins, dude. They can't tell us apart, man. Oh man, this is too deep, dude.
Your twin sister's gonna feel left out.
Oh man, I hope fucking Cooper gets this message, dude.
He just said post the link, so he should be getting in.
Oh, is he in the comment section?
Yeah, he's in the comments.
Oh fuck, dude. I was okay. Hang on, dude. I got him. No worries, because I was posting it on the comments that he made earlier on another video. Oh.
Your cut of a game you should check out.
Coop's funny.
Can you guys believe this? This is crazy, man.
This is too funny.
It really is unbelievable.
All right, check us
Hey,
out.
don't talk shit. You're a clone of Kyle. You're a CG person.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Well, I'm my clone should be talking shit.
I got on that one dude's website and I just wrote a whole bunch of shit on there. And
oh, there he is, Cooper. Yeah, you fucker. Here, dude. Okay, let me post this link for you. Boom, boom. What up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? UFO, bro. Candace, how you doing, baby? Valkyrie, doing good? What up, Dave? Doing good? Oh, today, Dave, we're just fucking showing them that these guys are not me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
I don't know. Sorry, Dave Terrell. Yeah, we don't fucking. It's 420 there. That's awesome, Valkyrie. We don't know fucking how these people thought this, but they thought that that I am DB Cooper, the Skin Man, and fucking Unirock. Apparently, fucking like I'm like three people talking to myself, talking to these people all at the same time while I'm broadcasting live. You're all me. Duh.
You're
oh yeah,
Kyle.
you never got that bowl. Don't worry, Richard. It hasn't been sent out yet. Have no worries, man. I have them all here, and they are going out first thing in the morning, dude. I've been putting it off. I've been fucking around. Something always kept coming up because I have to walk there. You know this, and it's a long walk. So, but I'm going there tomorrow because I'm just gonna fucking walk all the way to work and carry all my shit. So I'm gonna be doing that thing first thing in the morning, you fuckers. So you guys are gonna get your shit, and when you get it, you guys have and you guys have to send me pics of when you get it. All right.
You need a fucking car.
I have a
truck.
car, dude. I have a car. I need to fix the fucking ignition in it, dude. Which I actually got a new ignition too, so I have to fucking install that bitch, dude. Your hangout's right here, Nick. Dude, duh.
Do it.
Right there, Nick. Fucker.
cool, man.
I don't know, Dave. I don't know why they would think that. They just
look. It's Kyle. Look, it's
what
Kyle.
Up, buddy?
What's up, bro? I'm Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. How you doing, buddy?
Kyle.
How you been?
I'm Unirock. I'm Kyle. I'm everybody.
Yeah, apparently, dude.
Here, this one.
What the fuck? What up, Nick?
Hey. What up, guys?
What's up?
Dude, he's probably one of us. Oh, did you know I'm a yoga dork too? I'm also a chick.
You're a shape-shifting transvestite.
What up, Dave?
Reptilian person.
You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, everybody can see you, buddy.
Holy shit.
Can you fucking believe that shit, dude? I mean, straight up, fucking, you got.
What the fuck did I miss, Kyle? What did I miss?
Some guy came on here saying that fucking I was pretending to be Skin Man, DB Cooper, and fucking Unirock. I was pretending to be all three of them, and I was commenting, talking shit, using these fake accounts.
Oh my god!
I know, this is there's the Skin Man right here. Here's fucking DB Cooper right here. Fucking Unirock somewhere around here, but I promise you I'm not him, okay?
Dude, if anybody has the time and patience to do all that kind of crazy shit, it's me and my buddies, okay?
Just saying, man. What the fuck, dude? How you been, Nick?
Fuck, man.
Wait,
Woo!
time.
The comments have been vicious.
Go get that beer, buddy. Go get that beer. You ride there. Yeah, you go right down that street. Go get that beer.
Yelling at him to go get a beer.
Yeah.
He's sending him to go get a beer, Nick. Too funny.
Richard Green just said, I identify as a Kyle. Is that cool?
Yeah. You go get that beer.
He's a Kyle too. What the fuck, dude?
I'm Kyle.
Dave, I know you're black, but you're definitely a Kyle. I can tell, man. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna throw that out there, right? Kyle, you guys, women, black men, everybody is me. These guys don't exist anymore, okay?
Whoop, whoop.
We're all CG props.
It's like these motherfuckers are on here all the time with me. Every time I do a hangout, I got you cocksuckers on here with me. How could they not know that you guys are not your own people? Like, how could they not know that?
Oh no, man.
You, dude, that's fucking funny as hell, man.
Hey, cheers to
wonder
the
what's
fucking
going
moron
on.
that started that whole shit. Cheers to you, motherfucker. You stupid
Right?
shit.
Shit. Well, fucking, I hope that answers his fucking question. If he, I'm sure he's coming back and I'm sure he's watching, you know, but I doubt he's gonna come back and comment or try to come on here now, you know.
Here.
Now she tied-
Have him read my tattoo. Will you read that?
There you go.
What does
Hey, how's
What does
he
it say?
tied into all
fuck
this?
your mom? I can't even see what that says.
It said, go fuck yourself.
My tattoo says go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. I thought it said fuck your mom.
That would be pretty hardcore to tattoo that across your throat. Go fuck your mom.
mother.
You know?
Like, eat my shit. Like, what? Where's my lighter?
Fucking lit.
Damn it.
Man, you know what? That's the perfect example of why I kick people out the chat. Do you see that guy? I've been going through that for like 2 days.
Hey, wait, turn your mic up. I can barely hear you.
I've been going through
Yeah,
that for
can you
like
guys hear me?
No, barely.
Yeah.
You understand me? Can
This is
you hear
my
me?
phone.
Why does it sound so
I can
fucking
hear
far
Dave.
away?
Dave's low. Alex is
Yeah.
low.
Am I
Yeah.
low? Hello? Hello?
We can hear
Hello.
you. You're just low. You got your finger covering the fucking mic or something?
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, move your finger. Move your hand around.
Yeah, baby. Move that finger around.
Yeah, smell my hair. Sniff it.
Yeah, baby.
What a cruise.
No, I mean that guy is a perfect example. Can you guys hear me?
No,
Yeah.
barely, man.
Kinda.
Can you guys where the fuck is the mic on this motherfucker? Let me take it out this fucking case, shit, because I got a fucking case.
Hey,
Oh, is it in a
Kyle, how
case
did
or
he
something?
get into all this?
Yeah, he's probably getting it out of the case. All right. Give him a second. I gotta go grab my pop. I got fucking cotton mouth, man.
All right, I got headphones in.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a whole lot better.
Hell yeah. So this guy that was talking about it, how does this all fit in with everything that's been going on this week? Somebody fill me in.
It's just another troll that's probably associated with Heathcliff and, you know,
I don't
trying to
think
start shit.
I don't think he's not associated with Heathcliff. He might be now, but
You don't think? Because he definitely,
he's his own guy, you know. He's been on.
I think he's friends with him.
You know, and it's like he's not like he never seemed like a bad guy or anything, you know, like fucking I mean, obviously he was confused. Maybe he wasn't the that guy, the tutorial heaven. He might not have been him. He might have just seen what that guy wrote and then tried to follow it and said, oh look, it is them. He thinks it is them, even though like, it's obviously not. Why it's doing it, I don't fucking know why it's doing it. Okay, I have no idea what you're doing on your end, but I'm just telling you, it's definitely not me. These guys all exist, man. Okay, I'm not a black dude. I'm not Dave over here. I'm not a 60-year-old fucking skin man. Okay, I'm fucking Kyle. Okay, I mean, I'm not a yoga dork. I don't have a pair of titties. Okay, fuck, man. I mean, give me a break. What the fuck? And it's like we were all trying to tell him, we're like, no, dude, you're wrong. And he's like, no, explain this. I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what you're doing, but it's not true, all right?
Can you hear me a little better now?
Nick, feedback.
Now it sounds like all fucking nasty.
Nick, you got feedback.
What is that?
Oh my God! Somebody's microphone.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Nick, you got feedback.
I got to put you on mute. Your fucking the feedback was like really, really bad.
Who?
On Alex.
Oh,
It sounded like it was coming from you. It was so loud. It was reverbing through your phone too.
Yeah, because I don't have my headphones.
no, I took care of that with Kyle a long time ago.
Oh yeah, you fucking remember that shit?
Yeah, my phone was the one fucking it up for everybody for the longest.
That's funny as hell, dude.
This is dope.
Oh, okay. Hey, Alex, you want to try again? Hey, unmute yourself.
Damn it.
So why did you cut off Heathcliff? You should have let him talk shit and then ran it in his face.
You know, I was thinking about it at the time, but really the truth was I had just been on Google Hangouts for how long, you know, like fucking 2 hours, and I was just fucking like ready to get off. And I figured if I let him go, then I was just gonna fucking go off. And this is why I'm dressed like this. I had to go fucking mow the lawn. So I'm like, I ain't got time for this bullshit right now, dude. I'm like, you know, fuck you, dude. And plus, it's like, dude,
Where's he supposed to be from?
when it comes to talking shit, dude, there is no comparison. There's no fucking. I'll put him in his place real quick, dude. I'm a professional shit talker. They pay me to fucking make fun of shit, dude. I get paid to make jokes. So it's like fucking. It's not. You're not gonna fucking win against me, right? So it's like fucking. There's no point, man. It's like, you know, beating up a fucking retarded person. It's like, it's not really fair, you know. I'm just saying, you know. Come on, man. It's not.
I really like that song you had for your 6,000 subs.
Give me a sub, please, man. Give me one sub, please.
Sub for sub, sub for sub.
Please, man, I need one sub, man. Come on, man. I'll suck your dick, please.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
I got some other fucking headphones around this, but they're broken. But there's only like there's one.
Kyle, did you write that song at the end of the 6,000 sub video?
Yeah, but all my songs, man.
I liked it. It was pretty fun.
Well, you like that shit, Sean? Yeah, that's fucking and that's actually sorry. That's actually the remix, man. There was an original to it, but the recording I have was actually a live recording. It still sounded cool, and so I remixed the beat and shit and did it, and I think it sounded fucking pretty fresh, man.
Hey,
I
Kyle.
like how you slide in the roundhouse.
Hey, all you guys, check out my channel. I uploaded a music video of my first time trying, just playing around, but check it out.
What is it?
All right.
Really? Go.
Yeah, my channel, my YouTube channel, my only video. I was just playing around.
Is it a song or is it a video?
Yeah, no, it's a song. It's a music video.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Yeah, put it on your channel, Kyle.
I'll put it on. If it's good. If it sucks,
well,
I'm not putting shit on it, dude. I'll tell you that right now, dude.
Do I sound any better?
Yo, my name is Nick, and I'm a dick. If you're all whack as fuck like that, dude, no fucking way, dude. It better be priced down, dude.
Put it on, Kyle. Kyle, put it on right now. It's not that bad.
All right, let's check it out, man.
All right.
Sing it right now.
Okay.
All right. You can all make fun of me right now with Kyle as our host.
I'm gonna put it on for you, dude. Hang on real quick.
Fuck.
My name
We
is
have
Nick.
front row seats, right?
The rap says he's Kyle too. Everyone's Kyle now, apparently. Oh, there you go. I see it. I got your
Yeah,
channel.
we're all
right?
Kyle.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have 11 subscribers? We're all him now.
Wow. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
What's up,
Hey, nice to meet you too,
What's
bro.
up, man?
Hey. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see it. We're gonna rock this
You got
motherfucker
it?
right now, dude. I got
Hell
it.
yeah.
I'm gonna share the screen. All right. Hang on, you guys. Check this out.
All right, cool.
Where's your GoPro at, dude? That's what I want to
You guys
know.
hear me right now?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
I can hear you finally.
All right, cool.
Fuck.
Go ahead and play Nick's shit, though. Go ahead and play Nick. I want to hear Nick.
All right, check us out. Here, I'm gonna put myself on.
All right.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick, you guys. Here we go. Check this out, so you guys can see.
First time trying. No record or no nothing.
Yeah, let's hear your shit, bro. Let's hear it.
Check it out.
Nice.
What the fuck is that? Anonymous joining this conversation? Woo!
Oh, we can't hear it, Kyle.
You guys can't hear it?
No, it's real low. It
I
sounds
can't
like
turn it up.
You're gonna have to share the link.
Is this a music video? What the fuck?
It's so choppy, Kyle.
Yeah.
So it's fucking. Is it too hard for you guys to hear?
Yeah,
it's really
super
low.
choppy.
Yeah, sorry about that. Dude. Fucking, I hear it just fine, dude. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me get out, motherfucker.
Fuck,
Let's see
man.
here.
My fucking Facebook is broke.
Your Facebook is broke.
It just
Ew,
loads
fuck
and
Facebook.
loads and loads and loads.
I don't do
yeah,
Facebook. I don't do Facebook at all, you guys, at all.
You know,
I fucking hate
Me
Facebook, dude.
I don't either.
Why is everyone's volume so low?
I haven't done Facebook since fucking MySpace was cool.
Bro, it's like all my friends are religious. I fucking hate it.
Are you serious?
So
Are they all Christians or?
they're all Christian. All I see is thank God every day. Like,
Oh God in heaven, dude. Fuck. I got a couple of those people on fucking Facebook too, and every time they come on, they're like, "Praise the Lord," and this and that. You're like, "Oh, yeah, awesome."
We just bombed
think it's
Syria,
fine
just
for
so y'all
everybody.
know.
I like religion for everybody else. Okay,
There's nothing wrong with
Everyone else,
it.
religion is fine, dude. I love it. It's great. It's like it's a good thing. If it makes you a good person, then more power to you. Not for me.
Nothing wrong with the
This
little
is not for me. That's
We
all.
just launched 50 to 60 cruise missiles at Syria.
Really?
Man.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Really?
yeah.
Oh my God.
50 to 60
it's on
cruise
now,
missiles into
boys.
Syria, taking out Air Force bases and relevant infrastructure.
Air Force bases. What? When's the last time you seen a fucking Syrian air fighter, dude? What the? What
Right.
Syria
They have a military.
What? They got a
Yeah,
hot
they
air
do.
balloon, dude.
No, they have an actual military and shit.
Of course
Oh
they
my
do, but it
God.
ain't a military, okay?
Yeah, they do.
What's up?
Who's
man?
Yes,
this?
of course
What's
they
up,
do.
Max?
All right, I'm making fun of their military. All right, I'm mocking it.
Hey, didn't I talk to you?
Yeah,
It's a joke, dude.
I mean their
Fuck,
military is probably similar to what Iraq's was in the 90s. They probably have
Three-
modern stuff.
3 planes. 3
Yeah,
planes.
yeah, they got like 3 planes, you know, dude. And like one of them's a crop duster.
No, they got Russian stuff.
Yeah,
They
it's
have. They
like-
probably got MiGs. They probably got MiGs. They probably got Russian tanks.
And
they
who are
probably
Oh
we?
got
yeah, all that leftover shit from the Cold War that's no good anymore. Yeah, I'm sure they got tons of
You
it.
know that shit's supposed to be illegal too. You know that, right?
You have to
You just don't
aerosol
fucking use that shit, dude.
stuff from the Russians.
What the fuck?
You want to know what I hate on Facebook? Is like the fucking. You think fake news is bad? Like on YouTube, you should see it on fucking Facebook. Everybody
It's the worst.
believes it. Everyone believes
I
the
know.
most ridiculous
Occupied
bullshit.
Democrats.
It's like fucking what the fuck, dude? How can you guys be so ignorant to believe this crap, dude? It blows my mind, dude. You know,
BuzzFeed and
That's why I hate
Occupy.
people, man.
I feel you. Whoever said that, I feel you.
Love it.
who said what? Say what?
I hate people, man.
Oh, that's me.
You guys hear me?
Thank you.
Wait,
People
Yeah,
are
I heard
fucking
you.
stupid,
Whoever said
dude.
that.
Man,
Yeah, I could hear you.
All right, man. Look, so this is what I was gonna say earlier. You know, that's the perfect example of the scumbags that I've been dealing with for the last 2 days. The guy that said that I was uni and you and everybody.
oh Jesus
I
Christ!
mean, really, I mean, woo, there's no other way I could put that on there and make people feel better. I mean, I was like, I'm literally saying that shit was me, and people would not get that shit to their heads. 17 people thumbed that shit up. 17 fucking morons thumbed that shit up.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? For real, man? Dude, Cooper, man, come on. These fucking assholes. If they're not fucking smart enough to realize that fucking you guys come and fucking join me and fucking talk out live, that just means they're not even. They've never even been to UFO proof, dude.
I love the
Fucking,
commenters.
I mean, they're just some troll. They've been here because they're trolling. You know, they might even be subscribers who troll. You know.
Yeah,
There
I
you
love
go.
our followers.
Right.
I love everybody that subscribes and everybody that's following. So, man, honestly, I don't kick anybody out for no reason. No reason. Except if you get racist or some stupid shit, or if you come on the channel and you say some stupid ass shit, man, I'm a
Hey, Margo,
Hey, you know what though, Dave? Not Dave. Alex. You know what though?
I saw that you
That's
noticed
why you're a fucking
Panorama.
Toss those motherfuckers, dude. You know.
Yeah.
If they start
Bro,
pissing
it's like
you
you
off,
somebody else
people all the time. So like,
I know you don't ever fucking take off anyone's shit, dude. I know that, dude. That's what you need to start doing. If someone fucking bothers you, fucking kick them the fuck out,
It's been
dude.
crazy, bro. The last 2 days, I've had to erase some threads, and I tell people, you know what? I didn't want to erase your thread because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I've gone at it with Lions Ground and
brother.
This and like, because he came on here earlier and you booted him, right?
Yeah.
That piece of shit. Honestly, you know what? I'm not really critical of people, but that guy is a fucking scumbag, man.
A total scumbag, dude. I mean, fucking he's trying so hard to be. It's like obviously he's when you're trying to do every single thing on YouTube, when you're out there putting out cat videos. You're trying to do anything. I mean,
Bro,
come
he
on,
was
man.
putting
Fucking,
little kids on Twitter that he does not even know that are sick.
wow.
Oh
To
my
try to
God.
gain some points, and he was talking shit. I said, you know what? I will put up $1,000, and I still hold that up. That was not a lie. I will put up $1,000 if he fucking matches that shit. I hope he comes on here and fucking talks that shit, because I will put up $1,000 if he matches that shit for cancer patients who can shut the fuck up.
Bro, it's like Kyle doesn't even need to do that shit because he debunks people all the time. So why would he fake to be 3 people? It doesn't make sense.
you know, it's like fucking these guys. I swear to God, dude, they're fucking nothing but fucking morons, man. Fucking here, someone fucking take over.
Hey, you all.
Or Nick, there you go. Take over for a minute. I gotta go get the door.
All right. Hey, Margo, I noticed in your comments in that video, you noticed the dragon fire breath, the meditation. What's your favorite meditation?
Who?
You're muted, Marco.
Ooh, Margo.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Margo.
Shit, I just be
Margo, you're muted, sweetie.
Or your mic's not working. Check your mic.
But meditation does work. I've actually.
What's dragon breath meditation? What is that?
It's the Panorama meditation. I forgot how. She knows better than I do. She caught that right off the bat.
Who?
Margo did.
Wow.
But her mic's not working, so never mind.
No, we still can't hear you now. Let me see.
I'm gonna grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Did you check the gear icon in your in Google Hangouts? Margo, go to the little gear up in the screen, on the top of the screen next to the red phone. Click that gear icon and make sure your things are not your microphone is set as to default. What's wrong? What's up with Raphael? How come he ain't on here?
Radar.
I'm here, dude. I'm here, dude.
Oh, there you go. Camera.
Hi, Douglas. Hi, Douglas.
Anyway.
It's like I know I should meditate every day. I just don't do that shit.
You don't meditate?
Like I meditate like once every 2 months, and I smoke a lot of weed.
Fuck yeah, that's always meditation.
It's a lie.
We all smoke weed, brother.
That's meditation for every time, man. Straight the fuck.
Just waiting for Jason to get back from the store. Oh, okay.
Oh. How come you're not? How come you're not here? Turn your camera on.
Can you hear
What
me
up,
now?
bro? Yeah, we hear
I
you.
think I heard.
Mario, I heard you.
Hi.
Hey, there you are.
I didn't even know it wasn't working. Yeah, I think my favorite pranayama is alternate nostril breathing. It's really good for panic attacks. But I was
What
doing
is?
breath of fire, or dragon's breath, as you called it last night.
What is that?
Yeah.
It's a meditation of breathing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Like how
What's
long
your
do you do
favorite?
it?
What's your favorite meditation technique, Margot?
Oh, yoga is my favorite meditation. Holding the poses, the asanas.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
I think it's the best way to stay in the moment when you're doing yoga. There's nothing else but mindfulness.
Really, that's cool.
Oh, I love yoga.
Word.
Don't get me wrong, yeah, I get a bit older, man, dude. Like outfits on you. Oh shit! Hope no one heard that.
Well, what were we talking about last time? When what was the last one we were talking about before I fucking got off the air after everything?
Propulsion.
The UFO shit, I mean.
Propulsion systems.
Propulsion, that's it, dude. Okay, so let's get back into fucking the UFO
Right?
talk, dude.
Can we talk about UFOs?
Particularly
Yeah.
Bob Lazar,
UFOs, dude.
Bob
I'm
Lazar,
So
Mercury
let me
fusion
tell you
drives.
about this UFO, all right? Check us out, you guys. Fuck Lion's Ground. Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
Fuck you. Fucking, where the fuck is the
Hey,
camera?
Kyle, your
Fuck
threat,
you.
your threat taking over.
That's right. Yeah, it's one of my schizophrenic sides taking over. It's one of you guys.
I'm Kyle.
Yeah, the Cooper.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Kyle. No, I'm Kyle.
No, I'm Kyle, motherfuckers.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Margot.
Oh man.
We are all called.
Oh, what a crew. Hey, you know what? Seriously, man, I love you guys all. I'm glad to be a part of all this. I think you're all outstanding people.
Right on, man. Same thing to everybody else on there, man. I love everybody on the feed, man.
You
All the
know?
people that are commenting.
Oh, yeah.
Man, shit. It's a hard world out here on YouTube. It's a jungle. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta be a beast.
Yeah, fucking. You want to know what's funny about that shit? Welcome to my world, all right? Because that's the shit that I deal with on a daily basis. And that don't like this stuff might be new for you guys. This is nothing new for me, dude. Okay, I've been getting attacked like fucking crazy since the day I started this fucking channel, dude. I'm like, I get fucking trolled. Fucking, they say the fucking most ruthless shit in the world. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I put them all in fucking check too, dude.
I know it.
Motherfucking roundhouse.
Like that.
Roundhouse.
Roundhouses, motherfuckers. I heard that. Woo. Roundhouse.
Bro, it's like Kyle saved me from security. I'm forever grateful for that shit.
He just lays out his hand like,
You know, and the thing is that, you know, with Security Team, he has not put up a hoax in I don't know how long. I'll give him props on that, all right? Because he hasn't put up a fucking hoax. The only problem is he could be so much better if he would just fucking be like, listen, like his stories, like when he goes and reads a story, an article, that's fine, all right? But if you, when you have to embellish everything and make it so it's like, oh, it's always going to be an alien or it's going to be like some kind of government takeover or whatever. It's like, dude, you know, you can still read the story and have like a fucking, you know, like you can hold back at some. You don't have to fucking go all out, go full fucking bananas, you know?
Oh,
like,
he does.
yeah, like, you know, fucking, so it's like, I could see him easily transitioning from fucking like the hoax side to doing something good and using his platform for good. You know, he's got 800,000 subscribers. Do the right thing. You know, fucking.
Bro, that shit hurts.
Exactly.
You know,
that shit really hurt.
It's fucking. It's like I want to see him do the right thing. You know, fucking because what he does, what happens, it makes us all look fucking crazy, you know? Yeah. And we're not all crazy. And it's, you know, fucking, it's like, it's easy to do. I do it, fuck, man. You know? How do I do it? You know, it's like, I don't have to put out any hoaxes. I don't have to make up crazy fucking stories. I just say what it is, and that's it. It works.
Who's got that goddamn horn going off?
Yeah, I hear that fucking horn too. Whoever doing it, bring it on. I want to play.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, I mean,
What is that? A
sometimes
fucking
I think
harmonica?
we made him,
It's
make
a
him
horn
stop,
from
trying to fuck with their
Dukes of Hazzard.
Was that Martin?
That's a harmonica.
No, it's the Dukes of Hazzard car.
That's the
Honk the horn for the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Is that from fucking Sean, dude? I bet you that's from Sean. Or
It's
gotta
not
be from
me.
Jax, dude.
It's not me.
It's okay, then it's either
Not me.
Skin Man or Jax.
Yeah,
What's
My
up,
video
Jax?
feed's not working though.
What up,
Bro, it's like
Nope.
my first UFO. I saw my first UFO when I was 10. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I don't go on YouTube saying it was like an alien ship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said it's a UFO. It's what you saw is what you said.
Right.
Tell us about your sighting.
I was with my dad. We were in Indiana, and we're driving on a long ass road.
We're at in Indiana.
Oh, hey, Jack. I haven't said hi to you.
South Bend, maybe?
Where?
What are you doing?
South Bend.
South Bend. Okay, yeah, I know South Bend. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were driving, and I'm looking out the window, like I'm just cooling. I see like these two lights. I tell my dad to pull over. He pulls over, and like we both witnessed the same thing. Like they're going in and out of each other. They're circling each other, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
And we just watched it for like 5 minutes.
No shit, dude.
I
Did you
wanna
see
see
it disappear, or did you guys just leave while they were still just like playing around?
We left while they were still playing around because like that's
Yeah,
just
you're on the
never
road.
seen that
Yeah.
shit.
Fuck, that's awesome, man. When was this?
This was I'm 19, so when I was like 12, it's the only time
Wow.
I've seen it.
Oh wow, man. Yeah. Hey, you know, it's just funny, man, because I had, my first experiences were in Indiana with UFOs. It was in Indiana. So it's like fucking there's something about India. In fact, you know what, dude? Close Encounters of the Third Kind was actually based in Indiana. That's where all the stories were, like fucking from Indiana. You know that?
Welcome
Right,
back.
like
Just throwing it out
I
there.
got so excited when we moved out here. I'm like, I get to meet Cal and I get to see UFOs.
Yeah.
I wish I'm not out there. I wish now, fuck, dude. You gotta come out to Washington, dude. Why the fuck did
Yeah.
you move to Indiana, man?
I got kicked out. I
What,
got kicked out by people's crib.
where are you
What
at
got
now?
kicked out?
Where are you? Are you in Indiana right now?
Yeah, Hammond, Indiana.
Fucking Hammond, dude. Oh man, I used to go there and hook up all the time, dude. That's where all my fucking dealers
Okay,
were. Man.
okay.
What's
Yeah,
up,
bro, it's some real good weed men out here.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Hammond's doing good shit, dude. Fucking Hammond and New Chicago, fucking Gary and shit, dude. Well, fucking we used to fucking Candace and I used to live in Gary, dude. Fucking.
All right.
You fucking
Shit,
pothead.
like
I'm a pothead too, by the way.
Oh, really?
We all are.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit, little tiny bit, right?
Your sister said, "Screw that! I fucking hate Indiana."
I know. Yeah, dude. I agree with you, Candace. That fucking Indiana sucks, dude. Washington is the shit, man. It's like, you see, like Dave, he can't fuck around. If he fucks around, he'll get arrested. If he gets caught with weed, he's going down. Me, they're like,
I'm
oh,
out.
sir, here's your weed back. They give me the weed back. They're like, yeah. I'll sit out on my front porch with a bong and wave to cops. Like,
Do you
hey,
want
what's
these
up, man?
back?
I love it, dude. Washington, all the fucking way, man. Like they're so fucking, and it's such a progressive state. So like everyone's like, even then, like we're in the conservative side where people are like Trump supporters here, but even the Trump supporters here are like real progressive. And shit. They're all weed heads and shit like that. They're fucking cool, dude. Like it's fucking awesome out in Washington.
I'm a Trump supporter, so I'm cool.
Yeah.
is it bad that I don't know what progressive is?
What? No. It's fucking a progressive is just it's like people who they're like me, except I'm like a really bad example of a progressive. I accept everybody. I don't care if you're black, if you're white. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care. I think everyone should be equal. I don't care if you're a transgender or fucking gay, whatever. It doesn't make a difference.
Leave it up to God.
I like everybody. I'm like, if you're cool, you're cool. And that's like progressives think that that you should also care about other people. And so like like conservatives they want to care about just themselves, whereas
not
progressives
true.
are like, you got to care about other people. Well,
That's not true, Kyle. That's
no,
not
that
a
is
proper
true.
definition of
It sounds
either.
like you're
They
just
want
a
to
normal
care about
person.
themselves by using other people.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They want to care. They care about. It's like they want to put stuff on you that's fucking like they want to tell you what to do. So do Democrats in a different way, though. So, but I mean, like,
Stick to UFOs.
yeah, but yeah, progressives are just fucking. They're just, they're like fucking weird socialists.
That's
I guess,
cool though, man. I personally don't care if you're black, white, yellow. I don't give a fuck, man. Like I personally don't even see color, bro. My mom taught me to just see people by their character. That's one of the good things about my mom, that I'm blessed that she taught me that shit, because I'm kind of blind. That's
right.
Honestly, is the stupidest shit that exists, bro.
Except for whales. I fucking hate whales, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm racist against whales, dude. They can all suck my fucking dick, dude. I don't like them. I don't like whales. Okay, they have way too many rights, people. You guys know that about me. I think whales have way too many rights. They should be hunted into extinction. I don't get it, dude.
You whale eating motherfucker.
I need my blood.
Fuck Shamu. Fuck him, dude. I'll fucking throw a brick at Shamu's fucking head, dude.
Yeah, fuck Shamu.
Fuck Shamu, dude.
And fuck you, dolphin.
Fucking racist against whales. I hate them. I can't stand a whale, dude.
Goddamn whale wanted to jump over out of the pool. Goddamn fucking whale.
What did a whale ever do to you?
I
was having a conversation with my buddy.
What?
I was having a conversation with my buddy, and like we were talking about how like I'm not religious, but I also don't know if science is all true. And so he was calling me an atheist, but like I don't have any belief systems because I don't know what the fuck to believe.
Believe what you want. Believe what you want, brother.
That doesn't make you an atheist, Like
No, it doesn't.
the new age the new age atheist is meaning like that you. It's not that you don't believe, like it's like a spiritual thing, You're not saying like it's not like a nihilist where they're saying, oh, you just die and then there's nothing, you just rot, It's not like a nihilist. It's supposed to be something different now, but
I want to fly after I die. I hope when I fucking die, I want to fly. Damn it.
It's just
it just seems so boring. Why you die, you go to sleep. I mean, don't get me wrong.
No.
I want to fly. I want to fly.
No, brother.
Oh
Make
shit!
some good shit and you will.
Boy, you're right about this deal at Syria, man. This is looking scary.
Yeah, it does.
What?
They're
fuck, man.
Syria?
It's not a good thing.
Dude, I feel so bad for those people over there, man. It's fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah, the pictures of the kids have been terrible, bro.
Cities have
Terrible.
blown up so much. How much more can they take?
I mean, like, dude, have you seen?
Live in, all the buildings are blown up. Fuck.
Yeah, like imagine yourself living there. Okay, when you're trying to protect your family, what would you do? Would you say, okay, I'm just gonna let myself get killed, or would you leave and try to swim across the ocean with your kid just to get them to safety? That's a fucking refugee, and those poor fucking bastards. Everyone's treating them like shit. They're like, dude, we just want to live, man. It's like, fuck, someone fucking, I'll come stay with me, refugees. I'll let you stay with me.
Fucking nice, brother. That's the way. That is it.
Come on, man.
Yep. Fucking nice.
Good looking.
Women and kids out there swimming in shark-infested oceans and shit, man. You can't. I mean, fuck. What the fuck is wrong with us? How are you just gonna people just gonna sit there and say, no, go away, go back to the terrorists and die?
Go away. Exactly.
And these movies and TV shows don't make it any better because they try to make it seem like every refugee is a terrorist.
A fucking terrorist, It's just like, it blows my fucking mind, man. It's like, dude, I understand that like people are afraid of terrorism, all right? But it's like when they're sitting there saying like, putting Iraq on the fucking of the banned list. It's like, dude, Iraq is the fucking one people fighting against the terrorists for us, dude. Like what the fuck is wrong with people, man? They're like, dude, Iraq is our biggest fucking ally, dude. Like, are you serious? They're not terrorists. They're just people. They're dudes like us. They're just like, hey, man, I just want to live. That's all. Like fucking.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
It's called owning a bank, and that's the way it rolls.
Yeah.
Right, bro. Fuck,
got
come
it,
on,
man.
I mean, like, it's just people gotta start accepting other people. You can't, like, they fall for the propaganda and they think that an entire race is because of so one person does one thing. Okay, So then you blame an entire race. Like, okay, so let's say Jeffrey Dahmer. If everybody started saying, "Oh, you're American," that means you eat people. You fucking rape men and then eat them and throw their bones in acid. That's what you guys do. And they, imagine saying that. It's like, dude, I don't eat anybody. What the fuck are you talking about? That's what's happening to these people, man. People are like, you're a fucking terrorist. It's like, dude, I'm fucking Fred, okay? I'm not anybody. I'm not doing shit, dude. They just like, put it on an entire culture, and it's just not fucking right, man. Something's got to change, dude. I feel bad for those people, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says, man. It's fucked up, dude.
Bro, I thought she was doing yoga.
Yoga.
I thought she was just sitting there doing yoga.
That's how Margot does yoga, dude. She smokes.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Raphael, where's your bag of weed at, dude? Check out his bag of weed. He had his big ass fat bag of fucking Austrian weed.
Yeah.
Was
I
awesome.
got shit over here, man. We got the chronic over here in Aussie, mate. We know how to grow our shit
Don't
over
you?
here.
You got that good down under.
Weed time? It's weed time, huh? Let me go get some weed.
That fucking that's the down under.
Hey,
buddy.
we hear about your fellas fucking hype up.
Bro, it's like, in order for me to get a good job out here, I gotta stop smoking weed. But I don't want to do that because I'm a rock star. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Way to go. There you go.
Listen, I'm gonna give you a tip, all right, Dave? Check this out, man. Oh, Treviso, I know you're calling right now. You got to go click the link in the comment section, all right? I'm sorry, I got to hang up on him. Treviso, go click the link in the comment section, all right? What the fuck, dude? I can't stop the fucking thing. There we go. All right, so anyway, Dave, this is what you do, buddy. When you got to go and take the drug test, whether it's at probation, whether it's at a job, it doesn't matter, okay?
The bleach thing.
Listen, before you go in, just take bleach, dump it on your fingers, and piss on your fingers. Okay? That puts the perfect amount. Dude, I'm telling you, dude.
You forgot to tell him to let it dry. You have to let it dry.
You have to blow it off, let it dry. Correct. You have to blow it off, let it dry, and then go in and and you piss on your fingers while you're taking a piss. And dude, I've passed with fucking Oxycontin, heroin, fucking coke, weed, everything in my system, and I fucking went in there and passed on probation. You know?
Really?
Now, how much it fucking works? Dude, I guarantee you. I got a job that way. I passed probation that way. That's the only way that's effective. You know?
How much bleach?
Holy shit! What's
just
up?
2 fingers, like a little bit.
Like how much bleach?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
because
look at that!
It all runs off. Just dump it on there. You let it pour out. You know, you can splash the whole bunch on there if you want, because it all will drain off, and then let it dry. Just blow on it, you know, and let it dry, and then you go in there and piss on your fingers, and that's the perfect amount of like bleach, dude. Like it is what's dried on there. So you ain't got to like measure it out or nothing.
So much.
I'm telling you, dude. Dude, I've done it with everything in my system, okay? And it's fucking. I've gotten jobs that way. I was I got a job at Menards, you know, the home improvement store. I got a job there, dude, and I fucking went and took a drug test, dude, and I was fucked up the day I went in to take the test, man. I fucking passed, man. Every fucking time, dude. That's how you do it, dude. I guarantee you. You're fucking welcome. Try it out, dude.
Thank you.
I know people that have passed drug tests, right? And like fucking they didn't even do any drug fucking tests, but they pass.
What do they how they pass?
Fuck knows. Obviously, it was an on-the-spot drug test.
Oh shit! It was a fucking like those ones that tell you on the spot on the cup. Those still work, dude. Like it still works even if you use bleach or whatever. You can still pass those.
Hook a brother up, Alex.
No problem, dude. It works. I've had it on every single test, dude. You can go and just buy a drug test from the store just to prove that I'm telling the truth. Go and buy one and fucking test it out, dude. You'll fucking pass, man. It's fucking cool, dude. I've heard of people trying to drink bleach. You know, I've gotten Tommy Chong urine luck. I've gotten those fucking drinks.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Not that I've never done it, but I've heard of it. I've gotten those drinks that say double your money back. You know, if you fail. I failed 3 of those drinks, dude. I'm like, fuck, man. They owe me $150, dude.
Mother.
Yeah, I had one of those drinks before and it fucking failed me. They were like, looks like you tried to use a masking agent.
You know? I'm telling you, that's that way. Oh, look at his dog. Oh. That way, if you do it that way, that's how it fucking works, dude. That's the one way that that's the only way I've ever passed a drug test. And then ever since I figured that out, I have passed a test every single time, dude. I've never failed a single one ever. You know, so that's the way. That's definitely the way to go.
Oh, that's good to
Oh,
know.
okay. So let's get back to some UFO shit, dude.
Yeah. From the chat. Please advise him.
Yeah, so yeah, what I'd like to do, hang on, I gotta get the screen back up here. So what I'd like to do, and I want you guys here, how many people are watching this right now? Let me see.
1, 2, 3.
It looks like we got 20, 30 people watching. All right. So for anyone watching and stuff, I want to start doing putting out people's experiences. All right. And so if you want to come and tell me your experience, just one-on-one, all right. And then I want to make a video about like your experience, you know. So anyone who has an experience, not that you don't have to have footage, just tell me your experience, and we can start sharing your stories and stuff. So everyone gets a chance to fucking share their story and you know, get to, you know, like see it kind of like visually and shit. And anyone who wants to do that, come and let me know, and I will make a video of your story, of your sighting. All right. So that's what I want to start doing. I think it'll be really cool. I think it'll fucking help a lot of people out there, you know. No, I'm not gonna charge you or anything like that. Just come tell me I'll fucking make it for us and fucking throw that shit out there. So I think it'll be fun. I think it'll help everybody out, you know.
I don't have any UFO stories.
Okay, well then you don't get to do it then, obviously. Okay. And don't come and make them up either. Sorry, because if you do, I'm gonna catch you lying, dude. But you know, unless you're good enough to fool me. If you're good enough to fool me, then I'll make it. All right, but yeah, you got to tell me a legitimate sighting, whatever you saw. You know, no matter how crazy it is, no matter how lame it is, fucking come and tell me about it, so I can fucking share it with everybody. You know, or so you can share it with them.
I could probably make a short video of what I experienced. That shit was scary as fuck.
Yeah, Sean, you know, fucking, we can do that, man. Fucking, we'll do like a one-on-one, and then, you know, we can have a discussion about it, and then we'll put it into a video, and like, you know, kind of show everybody like what you saw and, you know, the way you saw it and everything. So it'd be fucking, I think it'd be cool, dude. I think it'd be cool for everybody who has had one, you know, had a sighting.
You want
I
me
could
to
probably make a slideshow.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Alex.
Bro, you want to see something cool that I found on an estate sale?
What? Let me see.
Look at this. I went to an estate sale the other day, and he had a whole bunch of things about NASA and stuff. She had an envelope signed. Look at this. It's by Richard E. Byrd.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I got it for.
Oh, fucking way, dude.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking fake as fuck, you son of a bitch. Send it to me.
No, it's PS. They send it to
it's mine, Gibbs.
Look, it's
I just called Gibbs.
That's real.
Look at that.
I
can't see.
I'll give you $5 for it.
By Richard E. Byrd. We'll be talking shit about his ass, right? Crazy. I saw it.
Okay,
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Hey, that's American, right? I'm Aussie, so.
Crazy shit, right?
Yeah, that's real. That's legit. Let me get that, bro.
What is that?
I'll give you $7.27
It's a.
for it.
He said he'll give you $7.27 for it. Hey, I'll give you my twin sister. You can have her your way with her, dude. All right.
Hey, done deal.
That is awesome.
A sacrifice.
I'll take Candace here.
I'll pimp her ass out all day for that fucking letter, dude.
Man,
what's it say?
Crazy shit, right? I mean,
What is that?
Things that I could have found there.
It's a postcard from Admiral Byrd.
Yeah.
The guy who he's the guy who brought up the whole like flew into the center of the earth in Antarctica.
He didn't say the center of the earth. He just said a giant cavern at the South Pole.
Wow.
He said it was the center of the earth. He flew inside. That's what he said.
No, it wasn't the center of the earth.
That's what he said. He flew inside the hollow earth.
Proof. Hello. Why are we dishing?
You're not proof. Shut the fuck up, Sean.
No, I didn't say that. He wants you.
Yeah, why are we dishing him, mate? Because we're going off alleged diary files from alleged people saying it, not from the man's mouth.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true. And but he did come out like later in life when he was older, and he started saying that he did stuff, and I don't know if he was like, maybe he started having like, senility problems or something, but he started making some outrageous claims once he got a lot older. The same thing kind of happened with Paul Harrier.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't make any claims.
Okay, so you're saying he didn't say any of that stuff?
No. Well, you listen to his real comments on his interviews.
Yeah.
He doesn't mention anything that people make up about him.
Yeah, in the interviews they were aired on like ABC and Black and White and stuff. He just talked about going there and having
he had that one crazy interview, like in the 40s or late 40s.
Yeah, as soon as he got back, it's right after World War II.
But he was talking about that stuff before anybody was talking about it, which is kind of weird. But then he was declared a loony, right? After that, I guess.
That's what I heard, man. I heard that fucking...
Declared a loony from people who said that these diaries existed. He never said or mentioned that these diaries existed.
You know what? I have to agree with UFO Bro and Sean on this, because I haven't actually seen the shit that he put out saying like he was fucking crazy, like, that he was saying all this ridiculous stuff. I just heard other people saying that, well, he came out later in life and that's where the stories come from. But I have not actually seen it. So all I can say is I'm going to have to agree with them on that. Yeah. So
make me a freaking mod so I can share the link.
Fuck you, dude. You
come on, man.
Become a mod? No fucking way, dude. You gotta earn that shit, man. Yeah, I'm sorry,
yes,
man.
Dude, believe me. Woo! Believe me, you gotta earn.
You gotta know how to handle yourself, Sean. You gotta go out there and I gotta see you.
You gotta go out to the battlefield.
You gotta be a fucking battling motherfuckers, dude, and then you become a mod, man. You gotta be.
I'm always battling people. I'm always battling you.
That's true. That's why I'm not making you a mod.
Come on, make me a mod. I want to share links.
I'll think about it, man.
Here's my dog.
People be making it seem like it's easy. It's not.
Here's my dog.
It's not. Look at look at what Cooper's going through. Alejandro's
calling me an asshole.
Like you wouldn't believe right now, dude.
Every day.
Yo.
Asshole. But I love your channel. This is my channel, man, and shit, bro. I mean, nobody's gonna come into this house and fucking start talking stupid shit. You know what I mean? I can respect everybody's comments, but do not come in here and talk some stupid shit, or you will get booted.
Yeah.
That's why I make people fucking moderators. It's like if someone's talking shit to them and it's like I can't go to their defense because I'm doing other shit, then I'm like, I'll just make you a moderator. Fucking handle it yourself. Kick them the fuck out if you don't like them. Whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit, man. Because it's like the people I know who are fucking cool, who are fucking down with the channel. I'm like, they're gonna do what's right, and it's like fucking. It's not like getting rid of someone's comment means they're gonna fucking hate the channel or some shit like that. It's just like, and fucking Sean, I will make you a moderator. However, you have to admit that you're a fucking dick.
I have to admit what?
You have to admit that Trump sucks dick.
Oh man.
Ooh.
You gotta say you hate Trump, and I'll make you a moderator. Okay? I'm just saying.
I hate Trump.
Oh shit.
But you have to say it. Life's recording right now.
I hate Trump and he sucks dick.
Don't go off either.
Don't lie.
I'm putting you on live stream. You have to say it.
Oh man.
Say it.
I hate Trump and he sucks dick.
No, I can't do it. No, move your fucking mouth. You gotta say it when you say it.
Nice and loud.
So you don't have to mean it. Just say it.
All right, I hate Trump and he sucks dick with Bernie Sanders sucks dick.
Oh, you suck I'm gonna boot you out of this motherfucker. All right, I'll make you a moderator.
No, step 2, you guys have a fuck Lions ground tattoo. Come on.
Yo.
Say, Sean, next time I see you on comments, you're gonna have a monkey wrench next to your name.
Yeah.
Bro. So India, India's religions, they've been talking about how UFOs have been around for like thousands of years.
Oh yeah,
millions of years.
Yeah.
Millions of years. What I don't understand is like if they're an advanced civilization, like why do they constantly stalk us? Like I don't get that.
Because we're a science project.
If they're studying you, if they're studying us or stuff, I could see that would make perfect sense. We would do the same thing like we do now. Like we study creatures in the wild. We study them from afar because you don't want to interrupt their habitat and interrupt what they're doing. Otherwise, you affect the outcome of your study. See, if you're trying to study exactly what they're doing, you can't be involved in it. You have to stay on the outside of it. So it's like that makes perfect sense to me. However, when you're talking about India, when you read stuff like their epic poems, like the Mahabharata or the Ramayana or any of the Puranas, any of the histories, when you speak about like the Rig Veda is number one. That's the first one, and every other book after that is a subsequent of the Rig Veda. And
Maharashtra or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, say those again. Say those again so I can write it down.
It's the Mahabharata, and that's kind of
Rig Veda.
Rig Veda, RIGVEDA. Rig Veda.
Yeah.
The fucking.
Let me hold a buck, yo. Let me hold a buck.
Bitch. Look at this fucking baller, dude.
This is the money
Use
that I will donate if Lions Ground is a
Donate.
fucking man and wants to fucking donate $1,000.
Let me hold a buck.
He ain't got $1,000, dude. Fuck, come on, man.
Lion Ground, donate $1,000 and shut the fuck up, bitch.
He's gonna come with a fucking fake check, dude. Like, look, I did it here.
Hey, Dave, I'll post the spelling for the books to look up in the chat, so you can look at the chat for the actual spellings.
Yeah, it's Mahabharata, the Ramayana, the Puranas, Rig Veda, Vimanaka Shastra, any one of those. We'll go into detail about like what it was like the ancients. Okay, so like in the world of the Indians, their view is actually really fucking cool, man. Like we've been around for millions of years is what they're saying. All right. So like we've been around for millions of years, and the gods, their gods like Vishnu and these guys are like, they're born of like one single god. They're basically gods from another planet, and not
another planet, another dimension.
No. They like basically gods from another planet. However, all right, they like or another realm, okay, that they fucking also take care of Earth, and they affect us here because there's also other people outside of here that are on other like planets or other worlds and shit that they are also gods of. It's a fucking really interesting fucking religion. I did a whole video on it. You should see it, man. Like it's
yeah, your video is really awesome on that.
Yeah.
I've watched it like 3 times and I still don't understand it.
Oh shit! So maybe it's not that good, Sean.
I'm gonna post the words for you can wiki it and get a brief definition of what they're going on, and then you can look at videos.
Yeah, kind of get an idea of it. It's you got to understand, like it's like because these aren't like technically like religious doctrines. They're just epic poems done by their sages. So like they kind of link together, but they don't have to, and they don't really have to really mean like anything. Like one book can say one god does this, while another one says a god does that. They can be different. So it's like because they're just like these epic poems and stuff. But their religion is awesome. And plus, India goes back all the way to the days of ancient Sumeria. So it's like it blows my mind when they say Sumeria is the first civilization. You can find Sumerian text and shit in ancient India. In like Mohenjo-Daro and stuff like that, they have artifacts from ancient Sumeria. So it's like, well,
I
these
think
guys
they
were
intersect.
around too, What's up,
I
buddy?
think they intersect and that they're the same, like part of the same original culture.
And so, if the Garden of Eden is in Turkey, then
they would have worked their way down,
Always Turkey.
Like if they would have spread out. Now let's check this out. Now if let's say it all started in Turkey, like I believe,
motherfucking Turkey,
they all spread out. Now Turkey is actually known as like the crossroads because there are so many empires that cross through Turkey to get to other places. But if you think of it as the beginning point, well then they all spread out different places, and some went towards India. Some went towards Greece,
China,
and Italy. Some went towards Russia. Some went towards Mesopotamia and Iraq and stuff. And it makes perfect sense that, you know, like it would come from there as opposed to it just being the crossroads, especially given its age. You know, it's fucking ridiculous, you know. But I mean, like, the civilizations that are found there are fucking 6,000 to 7,000 years older than the fucking oldest civilizations we know about. You know, they're like 6,000 or 7,000 years older than Sumeria.
We can't explain it. That's how big the Earth is.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Yeah, dude. You know. And then I think about this. I always think, you know, could there have been another part? Like, could there have been another Garden of Eden in the Americas, like in the South America and North America and stuff, on the opposite side of the planet? Could there have been another like type of Garden of Eden where a fucking race of humans were created or whatever and spread up on their own? Because it just seems like the whole out of Africa land bridge theory doesn't make too much sense when we look at the time difference and how long it takes for DNA to evolve and to become something else. Like,
I think they were seeded.
Might change, but our physical appearances would, and our DNA structure is actually different from other people's. So like Indians their DNA is different from Asians and Orientals, and then they're different from Nordic people, white people, like, you know, on a genetic level. So it's like, how long would it take for that DNA to change into something like that? So it seems a lot.
So,
that's why I believe the Sumerians.
Yeah, I get that. I think a lot of people have like everybody wants to see a curvature of the Earth, and I believe that people don't understand how big the fucking Earth is. So, we can't be in one town.
I'm an amateur astronomer. I understand.
Mathematically speaking, you can't do that. You know what I mean? You cannot see a curvature if you're in a fucking city or something. You have no idea how fucking Earth. Can you imagine how big the United States is? You can't. Yeah, it's huge.
You know,
it's fucking huge.
And that's the thing. Okay, just
imagine the Earth.
If you took a regular example, like if you took one of the giant telescopes, like a telescope, like one of them, like an observatory. If you take one of those and you aim it at the horizon, shouldn't you be able to see New York or something? Because these things can, you know, you know what you see? You see into outer space because you go past the curve, dude. You know, blows my mind.
I appreciate everybody that has that theory and everything. I don't want to shit on nobody's theory or nothing, but
fuck them, shit on them, dude.
Mathematically speaking, it's a sphere, bro. I mean,
it's only common sense, man. And it's like they say, oh no, NASA's fake. Did Jax pull out $2? Baby, yeah.
It's $4.
I got a 5 on it.
Yeah, fine on it.
I wish you were right here with me, man.
You guys see, I'm trying to make it rain. Well, I'm trying to make it last.
I heard that. Don't make me go back in the other drawer.
Hey man, you know you got a problem when you like go up to the gas station and you start paying for stuff with rolled up dollar bills. You know there's a fucking issue then, dude. You know, I'm like, oh, this one's rolled up. Never mind. I have to unroll that real quick.
Yeah. Rolled up dollar bills. Never mind that. How about quarters?
Yeah.
No, but that was
my buddy
said to that fuck. You know, let him shit. $1,000 ain't. I mean, it's a lot of money, but shit, he was talking a lot of shit. So okay,
don't be fucking doing something stupid just because he was talking
shit.
We'll
put up at least $1,000. I'll put up 2. Man, shit, don't make me go in that drawer and pull out some more money.
Dude, he put seriously, dude. $1,000 would break him, dude. Okay. Let's not go there. Let's not.
Kyle, don't talk too much shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that was good, dude. Do it again, John.
That word doesn't exist on this channel.
I got 5 on it.
I don't appreciate the UFO proof community talking so much shit. You guys are all assholes.
Did you say talk like the real
All right, you definitely earned your fucking moderation, dude.
I am.
Hey, Kyle.
What up, buddy?
Hey,
come on.
Yo,
that shit.
Yeah, you were Secure Team 10 supposed to be quitting.
What?
What?
Secure Team 10 has more credibility than Kyle Proof.
I just got to quit. That son of a bitch, too.
Where did you hear that, David?
He's making too much money off YouTube. He's not going to quit.
Wait, say it again, David. We couldn't hear you.
That's damn right, Dave.
He just put up a thing saying that he's going to quit because YouTube is not going to be paying him for his videos anymore.
Yeah, good.
Fuck it. I mean, shit.
Fucking Lord.
I hope YouTube gives him a fat.
I swear, man. I swear.
Oh man, that's fucked up, dude.
Is that what it's about?
You know what? See, yeah, you know, like, listen, you guys. Okay, listen. I just, you know, there's been a lot of shit with the fucking YouTube videos being demonetized and shit like that. Obviously, you guys know I don't get fucking shit from my fucking videos, dude. Like, fucking, okay, you guys know that, but I don't care. You know, like, fucking, you know, it's like I do what I do. I try to make it work, all right, but. Like, for real, like, I don't want to see fucking people fucking leave the UFO field, you know, and shit like that, you know, especially over money. I'm just like, man, fucking, I would be honest with you guys, man. I feel bad for him if that's the case. If that's the case, okay? I don't see why he has, I don't see why they would demonetize it. Like, it's like they're doing demonetizing stuff, even though it might be because it's like fake news, you know that? Like, yeah, fucking, they like demonetize, like, yeah, they're like demonetizing all the fake news sites and shit. So
the Candace Proof wants to know why I know UFOs because we fake.
Who wants to know?
Your sister
wants to know what?
Why we're not talking about UFOs?
Oh, we're trying to. We're talking about people who deal with UFOs.
Kyle Proof is faker than Secure Team 10.
No.
Oh, he said that?
I love that shit, dude.
Sister?
You know, I mean, seriously, dude. Okay, fucking, you know, the thing is, and I've always said this from the beginning, man. You know, I'm not trying to fucking like ruin anybody's fucking channel. I don't want to see any. I think if you can make money telling the truth about UFOs, more power to you. You know, and when you have a platform of 800,000 people, you could use it for a lot of good. You know, you really could, and just. I hope that's not the case. I hope that he's, you know, hopefully he'll fucking switch and do the right thing and fucking and use his platform for good and spreading the good word. And then, you know, maybe if he does that, they'll like fucking monetize his videos again, you know?
My question is, does he really
everyone's just like, fuck him. I know, I understand. You know, but
we're gonna make this channel into something big.
I just want to. Yeah, that's true, you know, but it's like. The thing is like when it comes to the UFO community, it's like I want the fucking shit to be spread around, but so it's taken seriously. And you know, if you can change the fucking crazies, if you can get them out of the picture or make them go legit, it helps our cause, you know. And it doesn't. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal for most people, but when you've seen what I've seen, you realize what a big deal it actually is. You know, like when you've seen through my eyes and you understand. You know, when it affects your head, you know what a big deal it is. It is the most important subject in history of mankind. It's the most important thing ever, and it's you know, you got to fight for it. You know, however the fuck you got to. But I'm telling you, it's fucking true. You know, it's like it exists. You know, it's like. So you just
talk to nobody about my experience, and then I have to fight with all these fuckers over here. You know, I tell you guys my shit, and then I gotta fight with these assholes. It's like, man, we all love this shit, and now I gotta fight with y'all. It's like, really?
You know?
But I will. You know, it's
but I will.
Yo.
Exactly.
On that Mahabharata marijuana book or whatever you call it, like they talk about spirituality all the time, and I'm curious as to if it was real at one point because everyone loved each other type shit.
Possibly, and
that's the hardest thing to do. Every Bible says we should be good to each other, and we can't do that shit. Everybody wants to start wars and all this bullshit. Every Bible says treat everybody good, and everybody ignores that shit and goes right to the fucking violent shit.
There were some fucking fools back in the day, wasn't there? Huh?
What's up?
Every book says we should be brothers, and we cannot do that shit. crazy, man.
You
Crazy.
see, the problem is like, okay, when you start saying that, when you start saying, you know, everyone should be brothers and shit like that, and like I say, it's like, you know what people use to fight and hold that back? They say, no, one world government. We don't want that. That's a new world order. We don't want that. And it's like because that's what it would be if everybody was just together. Then they would say it was just a one world fucking government and globalist. It's like, dude, you know, and the reason the people who say that stuff are the people who want to have more than other people. That's what it is. They're like,
we can be unified without being the new world order. We can all be friends and brothers without being at war and being the exact new world order in quotes.
If we were all friends and brothers, that would make us one world. You get it? If we're all friends,
we can still be the United Earth Federation and still be separate states and countries.
Of course.
We just have to have common decency to each other.
Correct. And that's what it is. It doesn't have to change the name. Go ahead, Jack.
Right. But who's going to sit there and elect what government is going to take over?
No, you don't even have to have a government take over. You can have all the separate countries. It's just like Sean's saying. If everyone's just cool with each other, that's too much for these people. They're like, no. I have to hate you. You know, that's the problem.
The best example is Star Trek.
England and Russia. Everyone could be separate in that way and have their own state.
Star Trek.
It's not only that, but like it comes down to like the animals and the food that we eat. It comes down to everything. Like,
yeah,
we didn't have all this bullshit in our food. You know, like.
Correct. Yeah, he's got a good point.
I fucking hate what we do to animals.
Say, Jax, what were you gonna say?
I already said it.
Oh, you already said it? Okay.
I mean, I'll eat a steak in a heartbeat, but like just the way that we treat them is horrible.
Yeah, the way we farm is totally outrageous and totally anti-life.
I agree, okay, because I believe every cow should be beaten and burned before we eat it, okay? I want them to suffer because it makes the meat more tender, okay? They need.
I think that's how we get sick, and that's why we have cancer and stuff, because we treat the food so bad.
I want to be like, I want to make a cow watch me kill its parents, okay? And if I can kill the parents of the cow, then it will.
No, you don't want that. That ruins the meat.
I have to agree with you guys, man. The way that we raise food, if it was up to me, I would be a vegetarian in a heartbeat. If there was a plant that tastes like bacon, I would eat it. Okay.
No, I'm not talking about being a vegetarian. It's just the way we farm. Like animals should be taken care of, made to be happy, and then when they reach that age, you don't kill them in front of the other animals and torture the other animals. I don't know if you ever seen cows react to other cows being killed. It's pretty crazy. Like dolphins, that's slaughtering of dolphins, that shit. They know what the fuck's going on, and so I just think we should be more humane about it. There should be care about it. Like, I don't know if you've seen the Walmart pig videos and stuff like that. The farmers go around and kick the shit. They kick the pig so hard that the babies fall out of it. And they just abuse the animals, and like that's not right. Like I think that adds to people being sick from the food. It's not just like GMOs and stuff. I think it's like
I love me some chicken. I love
me
some steaks. But
no doubt.
Oh man, I know. I feel you. Like I literally like. Man, it literally makes me want to go vegetarian. I love animals, man. I got dogs and shit like that. And the more that now with internet and everything, you see that these little animals and shit actually have a brain, and man, they're not dumb. They're fucking.
Can I tell you guys something? Okay, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys, right? Okay, check this out. For real, I would eat a fucking ball. I'm just saying, like, I don't care. I'm just saying, I'll eat if I had a chance to eat a penguin, I would eat a fucking penguin. It's gotta taste like a super chicken. Right? I'm just saying,
penguin's probably pretty gross.
Bald eagle. I don't give a fuck.
Bald eagle's probably gross too.
How delicious and fucking good a fucking bald eagle would be.
Right.
Probably
I'll
not
eat
good.
any animal. Animal people probably hate my guts, but I'm telling you right now, I'll eat any fucking animal, dude. I'd eat it, dude.
If it's cooked and prepared, I'll try it. I just think that they should be taken care of.
Right, dude. I'll eat the world's last unicorn. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Unicorn's probably good.
Hey, unicorn steaks are the best.
Try a fucking unicorn burger, dude. Tastes like rainbows, man. It's fucking delicious.
Right. Made pussy.
You ever have alligator?
Yeah, I have. Good.
It's like, have you guys ever wanted to try like monkey and shit, or fucking eat a snake and shit? I mean, that's awesome, dude. I'm just saying, dude. I want to eat a monkey.
I just think of Indiana Jones when you said that. Indiana Jones, the monkey just like.
I need monkey braids at least once in my life. I'm just saying.
How, bro? Like,
you guys ever watch those Faces of Death videos in the 80s?
Yeah.
Like those stories go back millions of years. But so like,
they're bashing it in the head with a hammer. That was fucking freaky,
I saw that on
dude.
a VHS tape. That's sick.
Dude, I used to own that.
I watched like 30 seconds of that and turned it off. I can't take animal torture. That shit just drives me nuts.
Me too. You know? I saw that when I was like 10. Imagine that.
The first time I had a panic attack was because I watched Faces of Death, dude. I was a
Faces
kid,
of
man.
Death. Anybody else remember that?
You gave yourself brain damage.
Faces of Death, definition. I saw it too.
Before all this shit, that's when you were a little kid and you went and got a VHS tape and you saw some people killing shit or each other. It was sick,
dude,
bro. And
for real.
I like almost threw up.
I think we had Faces of Death too on fucking Betamax too. I think we even had like a Betamax one time, dude.
Ooh, you going back? Yes.
My friend tried to get me to watch that. They put it in. I was like, you need to take that out right now.
Take that
or we're fighting. Or we're fucking fighting.
I want to say my mom came in the room and we were in shock. And she's like, "What do you guys watch?" And we were like, "Nothing." We were watching people get killed. I was like, "Oh shit."
Like, it's fake, Mom. It's fake. Fake news. Shit, dude.
Your sister said you guys had Faces of Death 5.
Oh, no. We had Faces of Death 4, Candace, didn't we? You know what? Nick's fucking video is still stuck up here, dude. I cannot turn this video off.
You need a computer.
Faces of Death 6 on fucking YouTube. You know, with us.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, finally. Fuck, this is fucking video was stuck up there, dude.
So, do you like millions of years ago? We didn't have buildings and streets and shit. That's probably why everything was so dope.
We had buildings and streets.
Like all of our buildings were made out of earth.
Yeah, stone.
I mean, everything is still made out of earth, technically.
Well, yeah,
right, but we're destroying nature now.
I wish we could live like the elves do in Lord of the Rings.
What?
Huh?
I wish we could live like the elves do in Lord of the Rings with the tree houses and everything's like vines.
Yeah, fat ass mushrooms and shit.
Fuck yeah.
I want to live like the dwarves inside a mountain, greedy as fuck, dude. Want my gold. Fuck, dude. Oh man, this stupid thing. Like, whenever I'm running Google Hangouts live and fucking trying to like check out the chat window and shit on YouTube, it fucking this shit is slow as fuck. It fucks my whole fucking fucks the whole thing up, dude. It's fucking stupid, dude.
You need to save up for a
computer.
computer.
Even, like, post links. I'm trying, motherfucker. You know all my donation money got taken, right?
Yeah, you need to find that motherfucker.
Dude. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? You know, now we're all sitting out here homeless. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Let me get them subs. Let me get them subs, man.
Oh, man, please, man.
The Kyle proof is stealing your money. This is the lying ground. Kyle, your video is working, but your sound is not. Your sound is suck.
Sucky.
Where'd he go?
The Kyle proof your video died and your sound died because you have too many things open.
Kyle, your son is fucked. Your son is fucked, Kyle. Kyle.
The Kyle proof your sound is suck, man.
Yeah. I thought he was back on. He's not on? Oh, shit.
His computer suck and he no computer good.
I ran back upstairs.
Hey, what country is that guy from, anyway?
He says he's from frickin'. Jackass country, that's right. He says he's from freaking Dutchland, but Dutchland my ass.
Sorry about that.
The Kyle proof computer crashed because he suck.
Dudes, all those Euros are fucking corrupted, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
they're whack.
Want to know what would be
We
funny,
don't
dude?
know shit.
Is to get fucking, why do I have two of me on there? Okay, there we go. You know what would be funny? To get fucking Sean and Tom to do like fucking like have Tom do Third Phase of Moon and have him battle Lions. You know, that'd be fucking funny.
Let's fucking do it, dude.
I love that shit.
I gotta get. I'm gonna try to get Tom on here, dude. Hang on, let me find his ass, dude.
Kyle, bro, should I still hate Third Phase of Moon?
Well, fucking, you should hate anyone who continues to hoax, dude.
Cole, you know that bloke that was UFO today? I thought he was Cons.
Yeah.
He thought he was Tom.
Say it again.
Cons.
Oh.
That sounded like cons to me. Cons.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No, it wasn't Cons.
Cons can't help but to be on as cons.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Cons.
yeah, Cons. He's way too
Mate,
funny,
they're all
dude. Fucking-
Europeans, buddy.
I'm
They're all Europeans, buddy.
It sounded like them.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't cons.
It could have been, dude, you know. It sounded like fucking Raphael too. You know, like there's because they're both Austrian, you know. So even
It sounded
UFO
like
today was
stupid
probably
ass
Austrian.
Lions ground. Who's better than Kyle proof 100% always.
Like,
Yo, I noticed how in all these religious stories, like all the gods have big heads, and like
they do. No, it's true.
It's true. It's just the way he said it was funny as fuck.
Like when you look at like the Mexican gods and they're the like the size of their fucking like their like Quetzalcoatl, you know, or if you look at gray aliens or the Egyptian gods like their pharaohs, they always had like elongated skulls and shit, dude.
that plays a key, right? Like that has to play a key
I think so, absolutely.
with cocaine.
Those are
that and cocaine.
They're the
What's up, say it
hybrid
again?
children of the gods.
The elongated skulls and cocaine is probably like the key to becoming a god.
The coke.
Right?
Woo! They must have had some good coke. Shit.
Yeah.
They had the purest.
Cocaine in the pyramids or some shit.
Yeah, the fish scale.
Oh yeah, they found. That's funny. They he's right. They found cocaine in the tombs of Egyptian mummies. All right. And that's important because cocaine does not come from Egypt or Africa. It comes from South America. And
Yeah,
so,
that's how they prove the trade routes existed in ancient
there
times.
had to be. But will they admit that?
No, they can't.
Are they going to change that in the fucking history books?
No.
No. Even though we know for a fact it's true. We're like, it doesn't come from there. Okay?
Well, they know for a fact that China and South America were trading.
And so what if they're not from different planets, but just like big-headed people who did drugs?
I think you're talking about the magic mushroom theory, where they think that everybody was interconnected because of mushrooms, and then it made them like hallucinate and think that they were transcendental and could communicate telepathically with the gods and stuff, and that's why they're always depicted with the large head. So it looks like the mushroom.
Yo, already a theory?
Yeah, it's a thing.
I mean, 'cause
Start digging.
I feel that way when I smoke weed. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it has to do with weed, coke, and mushrooms.
Cocaine.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Like
All
how
the potheads.
well there's been experiments and stuff how like you're able to communicate telepathically using mushrooms, all right? And they've tried experiments on it and stuff, and I've even tried a few experiments myself, all right, that have seemed to show good signs, all right? I tried it with my girlfriend. I shit you not, dude, okay? I swear to God. I tried it with my girlfriend, and we're just trying to predict numbers and predict shapes and stuff. And fucking like I was nailing them fucking like you know, I was just fucking nailing them. Like we were both tripping on fucking shrooms and shit, and so like she would fucking draw out the picture or whatever, and then I would fucking just sit there and try to read her mind, and I was like getting a whole bunch of them correct. Like it was fucking crazy, like just oddball shit. Like she'd be like a purple triangle or a black star or something, whatever, you know. So there might be some kind of truth to it, but I mean, of course, I was tripping, so
I mean, all right, so. You got elongated skulls, you got drugs, and then you have the power of love.
What was the last thing you said?
You got elongated skulls, drugs, and like the power of love. You know what I'm saying? Like that has to do something.
That sounds like a Care Bear.
Yeah, look, like a Sunshine Bear. No, it makes sense. You know, like when you have like a caring about your community and caring about other people and shit like that, I think would play right into it, because obviously if you don't have that and you're just out trying to keep, you know, you're only yourself and nobody else, then that's, you know, which is what makes us like human, you know, which separates us from animals, you know. So it's like the things would play a role in it too. So what do you think, Dave? What do you think about the paracas in Peru?
For all these fucking haters on the net that talk about the comments, I go to my city council meetings. I help homeless over here in Richmond, California, because I was homeless at one time. So if y'all want to talk that shit, man, then join me. That's why I talk shit about donating $1,000, because man, I've been there. I've been there. Like that's why I love Nick's video, because I've been there. I've been there.
Are you on the comments right now?
No. What are you talking about? Like the chats? I'm just on the. I'm not even looking at them really. Why?
Oh, okay.
How? What did you say? What's a piranha?
A piranha?
Paracas.
Yeah, they're that's the
it's a place,
civilization that existed in Peru, in Nazca, and that's where you get the really big elongated skulls, but the skulls that have no suture marks. So they're different from normal people who have suture, like they have the different plates. They're just all one big skull, and then two, they're not like binded skulls. They don't have the same shape as a binded skull. So they are very, very peculiar.
They did that in Egypt too, though, right? There's people that
they did.
They had elongated skulls. They did that in South America. I think there's tribes in Africa that actually do that as well.
Africa, absolutely.
You're talking about head binding, which is different.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah, we're talking about non-head binded elongated skulls that don't have the marks from your skull pressing together as a baby. Those are the suture marks. The elongated skulls don't have the suture marks, which means they're not human, pretty much.
They're like, well, they're definitely different from human. It's like fucking, you know, and I mean, you got to understand something when it comes to like DNA. Just one fucking like 1% difference. If you are 99% human, you don't have to look anything like a human, okay? We share 50% of the same DNA with a banana tree. Banana trees have 50% human DNA, okay?
What?
Fucking
dude,
flies,
dude,
human DNA.
We share 100% of Mother Earth.
I mean,
I watched the video on Earth is connected.
That is DNA fact.
You know?
We share 100% of Mother Earth.
But it's like
I feel like those elongated skulls, like they evolved from here, but they just like, I don't know, like they were just different people.
That's what, you know, I tend to think the same thing too, you know, like I said, I think like there might have been a whole nother civilization that arose away from like the Turkey civilization, you know, like the first civilization. I think there might have been a parallel civilization on the other side of the earth that like developed. You know, it's just a theory. I don't really have any evidence to suggest it or anything.
I think the gods took people from Eden and then placed them in 2 or 3 separate places: South America, the Middle East, and then the East, which is like China, because China is one of the oldest. And then obviously when they grew, they spread out, and then, you know, they became factions and dynasties, and they all had infighting and split up and become different races because they all.
You want to know what's weird when you think about that? Now think about the Orientals. If you think about Oriental people, so China, Japan, stuff like that, okay? If you think about
East Asia.
Yeah, if you think about them, and then you think about who do they live right next with the same kind of environment. So they have the same kind of weather, the same kind of topography, same kind of everything. They have India, okay? They have fucking Indonesia, and fucking in Russia. Why are they so different?
Well, they're not. If you look at Russian people and if you look at Asian people, they look very, very similar. The only thing that starts to become different is their skin tones.
What?
Look at pictures.
Hair.
Look at pictures.
Vladimir Putin, he looks just like Kim Jong-un, you know, like
No. That's different. That's different. I'm talking about Siberians. Look at the Siberians. Look at the indigenous people of Russia. They look very Asian.
Yes, they do.
Native Americans.
So what about Indian people and then people in Indonesia and like, you know, places like Papua New Guinea and stuff, and like the Aborigines and fucking Australia and stuff? How did they get so different, even though these people live like in the same climate? They like live in the same fucking, you know.
Well, the Aboriginals, if you ask me, look a lot like Indian people from India, not like Asians.
You don't think they look more like Indonesian people?
I think any of the islanders in between are a little bit of all of those three places: India, Aboriginal, and Southeast Asia. But
India
the reason,
than China?
no,
What?
they're probably about the same.
Really?
I heard the skin color change because of the ice age, but I still like that's too much of a drastic change for me.
The reason the reason the Aboriginals look the way they do is because they're on an island by themselves. They only intermingle with Aboriginals.
Yeah, but how come? What I'm saying is, how did your physical attributes change when you have another society, another civilization right next to you? It's supposed to be because of your environment. That's why they say like the evolution of species.
That's a good question.
You know?
That's why they look how they do.
Yeah. So what causes the Chinese skin and eyes to look like that?
It's the water. It's the ocean. It's the ocean. No, it's the ocean. They lived on the oceans and they were fishermen and all that from ancient times. Like, and then, you know, once you've evolved into that, moving away. No.
I mean, if the Garden of Eden was in Turkey, then there was a Garden of Eden damn near everywhere else. That's my explanation, because that shit just doesn't make sense to me.
I don't believe in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, like I believe in the Garden of Eden in the sense that
I don't believe there was a fucking a tree. And Adam.
You know what? Let me bring
this up. Wake up!
Let me bring this up. Now, if this
a tree and Adam and Eve, come on.
No, I don't believe in that shit.
Think about it.
No,
how the fuck is Adam and Eve gonna make all of us?
I think Adam and Eve represent a large group of people, not just one.
That story's so recycled.
Like I think like if you look at like the story of the Garden of Eden, it's all more of like a symbolic way to express how we came to be. Like when they say the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil, you know, it's a way of expressing how we separated ourselves from animals. And like once we ate the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, it let us know that once you know that there's good and evil, once you know the difference out there, it makes you human. You know, so it's just a way of describing our consciousness.
Come on, man.
I'm not saying it's real. I'm saying I understand the symbology of it.
Yeah, I don't think Adam and Eve are one person. I just think when you say Adam, it just means man, like mankind, like thousands of men. And Eve is thousands of women, and they had thousands of kids, and then they had thousands of kids, and they all spread out from the Garden of Eden.
Bro, yeah. But it's like for humanity to start off with just two people, like
you can't.
No, it's not two
do that.
You need a minimum. You need a minimum of 16 different people to have to make it so your genetic codes won't mix and fucking deteriorate and degenerate through fucking inbreeding and stuff like that. Like
this
your species would die out.
You suck, man.
Which means, for me, there's three choices, right?
How the fuck does it work out? It don't.
I need to be a mod so I can kick the stupid people out of here. They stupid as Kyle Proof.
Moderator. Hang on, I'll do it on over here. You guys talk for a minute. I'm gonna make him a moderator over here.
No, you know what? Shit,
Kyle Proof make me mod so I kick stupid people out that is stupider than secure team.
Let me go grab my phone.
So it's like three choices, right? Like either there's a God, aliens came here and made it with us, or life started all over the planet.
Well, the theory is that the aliens are just misinterpreted gods.
Yeah.
Like if you use like
the gods are misinterpreted aliens. Yes.
Or vice versa, yeah. So like if you go off like Marvel Comics, I know it's a weird example, but like Thor, they say he's a god, but he's not really a god. He's just from a different dimension and he has powers, so he's misconstrued as a god.
Correct. But he would technically be an alien, yeah. You know.
Yeah. He is alien Kyle Proof, you stupid shit. Mr. DB Cooper, that is Kyle Proof. You Kyle Proof. You are Kyle Proof.
I'm Kyle. I'm Kyle.
You're not Kyle.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Kyle.
Right, because I'm Kyle.
I'm Kyle.
You can't tell me that this many white people came from albinism. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one can tell me that shit.
No, we all come from a group of people, and then we all look differently based on microevolution from our environments. Like black people are black because they come from Africa. Asian people are Asian because they're islanders and coastal people that fished. Eskimos are Eskimo. That's why they look how they look.
But Chinese people and Oriental people, they didn't all live on the coast. A lot of them lived in.
Well, no, that's when it starts to change. That's how you can tell the difference. Like if you look at a Japanese person and a Chinese person, they clearly look different.
Correct.
If you look at a Pacific Islander, you can see that, okay, you can see that they are descendants of the Asiatic people. And same with the Eskimos. The Eskimos look like Indians mixed with Japanese people, but it's because of their degree on the planet and where they're at and the angle of which the sunlight hits the oceans, and that's what causes the shape of the eyes, the skin pigment tone. Darker people tend to be along the equator of the planet and the southern hemisphere, like Indians in India, Aboriginals, Africans, South Africans, anybody on that belt is really dark. Anybody from above that, like I'm Irish, that's why I'm so pale. And
I'm Scottish, and this one's so brown.
You're Heinz 57, brother.
Okay. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like, and everyone had like powers and spirituality, like powers and shit. How come I can't do shit like that? Like, why can't I, after having a good meditation session, move a mountain or something?
Let's not say that they actually had powers. Let's say they just had misconstrued technology. So if you had a cell phone and you were to go back even 50 years, they would say, you're fucking magic. Are you a god? Like, what the fuck is going on? You have this thing in your hand and it's doing all this shit. You know, like even if you just took a fucking, think if you took a taser back, they'd be like, oh, you're shooting lightning from your fucking hands. Like, nah, it's just some cables with some electric from a battery. They'd be like, what the fuck is a battery?
John, how do I spell your last name?
MCGUIRE.
What's up, Apache?
This Koopa guy, he says talking shit. He must be Kyle Proof. You are Kyle Proof.
Yo, what
you
up?
Stupid. Yo, what up?
Hey.
Apache, he learned to use his mute button.
What is he saying really on there? Shit.
I don't know. Coop's a whole bunch of people.
I'm trying to see this shit. I'm on here. Shit, don't get me wrong.
What up, Mr. Apache?
I'm ready to boot a motherfucker.
Boot him up. Get him the fuck out of here. Take him outside and work him over.
Who?
I don't know who you're talking about, but fuck him.
See, this is gonna have to face Lion's Ground. You know? I ain't a little motherfucker. I hope I see you in a restaurant one day and you fucking say that same shit to my face, motherfucker, because it's right here.
Dude, hey, Alex, shit. you know Lion's Ground, you know he's like 4'9", right?
Oh man.
He's a fucking little midget, dude. You can't go
You
around
could German
beating up
suplex
midgets,
him in the dust.
And I'm not get violent. I'll go over there, but I'm gonna flip his plate in front of his girlfriend and see what the fuck he says.
No, don't flip it. Just take it and start eating it.
He don't have a girlfriend.
I'm saying I'm not gonna do nothing.
He got a little
I'm not gonna
boyfriend.
hit him. I'm not gonna do shit. But don't let me catch you in a restaurant because I will go to you. If you're with a girl, whoever the fuck you're with, I'm gonna flip that plate in front of your face.
All these Kyle Prufas talking shit. All these Kyle Prufas think they're so good.
Violence.
They know better than to kill Team 10.
But I will flip your salad. That's it. And if you say something to me, then after that, hey.
T2. Way to go.
Sorry.
Alex, just go up to him and just start eating his food off his plate. Like, fuck you. Eat this shit.
You know what I really think about this, and what I think you all would agree. I would just like to see all the shit talking stop, and Kyle and this other dick bag fucking just go at it. Just fucking box it out.
Dude, I fucking
rock his ass,
This would be no fight. I am much stronger than the Kyle Proof. Kyle Proof is a liar.
No
fucking
weapons.
Bring him in right now. I mean, come on. Fuck with that shit.
I beat motherfuckers with chains, tolls. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll bust you in the head with a fucking pair of golf shoes, dude.
Before I was cool in
Any
now, shit, I'm cool now.
Catch a tiger by the toe.
That would get a fucking couple of thousand views, guess.
We got to get Tom on so I can battle him as the Dutchman, and he could be fucking third face.
Pizzagate is real, Sean. You son of a bitch. I'm taking back my fucking giving you moderation because I saw your fucking stupid text. I can't have that shit on here, you son of a bitch.
I want to flip his fucking salad so bad. You have no idea. Tyler.
But no, you don't want to throw it. Just eat it. Just eat it.
I would love to go into a restaurant and see Tyler sitting there because I'm not going to do nothing violent, but I will go over there and I will flip his salad. Right
Just go. If you ever see Tyler, just go to him and be like, "Fake news! Fake news! You are fake news!"
He is called this.
Yo, if I ever saw Tyler, I would beat his ass.
Doesn't he?
And then you know what they're going to do? They're going to say, I have a violent
Remove your fucking Pizzagate comment, all right? You're moderator now.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Which video was that? That's the Lions Ground one, right?
Yes. I just saw it on there. I was like, what the fuck? You're a moderator now.
If I ever saw Tyler, I would beat his ass.
We cannot have these violent outbursts from people.
Hey guys, and right now it's 5 a.m. here.
Alex, you want fucking, you want to block? I can block him from the channel, dude.
What's that?
You want me to block him from the channel?
No, who? Lionsgate?
Yeah, whoever the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Tyler and Lions now.
No, we want them to come on.
No, I'm looking at
We
the
want
chat.
the fakers to come
don't worry
on.
about that. I'm talking about if I ever caught these fuckers in a restaurant, I would walk up and just flip their salad over and not hit them.
Yo,
Dude, if you ever caught them in a restaurant,
toss their salad.
all right?
are gods supposed to have like abilities? And if so, then how come, like how come we can't do what they do?
Wait, say that again, please.
What's that?
Because they're
Like,
fucking.
they said that God's
dog.
made it with humans, and so if that's the case, like, then what's the difference between us and the humans that were not able to mate with gods or aliens?
Oh, hey, hold on a second. Now, when you say gods, do you mean with the big G or with the little G?
He means the little G.
I mean with the capital A, aliens.
Little G.
So we can, if you think about
and
it.
It's interesting because, yeah, go ahead.
I think that if you're having an extraterrestrial that has like a hybrid program or whatever, and they're breeding with humans or whatever, making some kind of fucking chimera or whatever, that the offspring, obviously, it just has some of their attributes in it. It doesn't mean that you're going to have the same, you know, like if we're misconstruing them as gods or whatever, then it's not like they have, it's just it's like a form of technology. It doesn't mean that they have like some kind of power, you know. But to us, now, like say this, in 1,000 years, humans will most likely be controlling objects around them with their mind. All right. So if you were to see that now, it would look like they're just magic, or they have fucking telepathic abilities and stuff, but they're not. It could be a form of technology that we simply just don't understand. You know.
Damn. Thank you.
Well, what's that saying? Any advanced technology would appear as magic to an untrained person.
Yeah.
Who said that? Is that fucking,
yeah? Well, you see, the thing is, you don't have to go off Earth to see that kind of things happening. I mean, just take Cro-Magnon man and Neanderthal. You know what I'm saying? They interbred.
I think we are the hybrid. Humans are the hybrid.
All of us.
Well, I mean, that's no question. Humans are a hybrid of all these other species that lived back in the day. I mean, the Heidelbergensis. They're finding Neanderthal DNA in Europeans. I
don't think that we're actually like hybrids of them. I think that they were simply another form of human, or another kind of.
Well, I mean, it's not a matter. It's not a matter of opinion. I mean, that's scientific fact to back it up that we are interbred with Neanderthal and all these other species. So it's not a matter of opinion. That's fact. You know what I'm saying? So we are a product of them fucking in one way or another.
No. See, what it is it's like not because not everybody is a product of it just because you have some of the DNA in your system. You know, it doesn't mean you're a product of it. Because, it's like if you go and if one of your species has sex with a fucking dog and made a fucking dog person, right? All right, it doesn't mean that the fucking
no. We're talking about the same species though. We're talking about the same species, Homo erectus, Homo carpensis. Sapien, Neanderthal, you could go back, dude,
Could they not be on their own, even though they're able to breed? Kind of like how a donkey and a horse can breed, but they're different species genetically, and they create a mule, so more like
they create a mule. Yeah, that's right. What about a lion and a tiger? Have you ever seen a liger?
Yes, I have.
You're gonna fry your fan, Dave.
You see? And the weird thing about that is that some of them are, they can reproduce. But the thing is, when these two species interact, when these two species interbreed, they usually produce gigantism. Because the two genes, something happens to the gene and they actually grow bigger. That's why you see, like black bears and brown bears, they're making huge fucking grizzly bears and shit. And who's to say two species of human who fucked back in the day didn't make a super type of human that we don't fucking know? We do know because there's elongated skulls in Peru and whatnot.
And think about that. Also, when you breed a donkey and a horse, they make a mule, which is almost always bigger than a horse, So that's true too. So it seems like if you
get they're always sterile.
Bigger than a horse and a donkey.
Every animal.
Well, they're sterile. They're sterile most of the time, but through genetic, what is it?
Manipulation.
Through choosing the genetic traits of the animal, you could actually make a fucking like a mule species that actually breeds. Just take the zebra for example, man. That's almost like a fucking mule and a donkey, and it's fucking
almost isn't exact.
I mean,
exactly.
It's just why do we mate
with them? I mean.
Why do we what?
Yeah. Mate with who? Mate with the
what race?
There's a lot of reasons for that, man.
What race?
They make mules because of work.
I've seen that documentary where a certain race interbreeds with llamas.
Alpaca?
Oh, you're watching porn, dude. You're watching hardcore porn.
Nah, it's not hardcore porn, mate. This is some true fact which happens in that world.
Okay, so I mean, are you sure?
Well, I you know what? Yeah, go ahead.
Because if you're like llamas, it would have to be someplace in South America because that's where llamas come from.
I was thinking llamas and alpacas.
Well, he just might be talking about bestiality, man.
Yeah, if he's talking about bestiality, it could definitely even back in the ancient Sumerian times.
I ain't making this shit up.
Yeah, no,
there are races out there that do that shit with animals, llamas especially. right?
Well, yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, that might be like a culture thing. You know what I'm saying? That might be like a culture thing.
Yeah.
But it might. But they're just doing it because they're fucks, not because they want to make a fucking llama human hybrid, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just a culture thing, dude.
Yeah,
The kind of things that I'm talking about are
don't get me wrong.
like Neanderthal and Homo sapien mating and making like a human hybrid. You know what I'm saying? Because they're from the same gene.
You're not listening. You're not listening, are you? I mean, I can understand.
Go ahead.
How generations years ago could understand that shit.
That's true. You know.
Right?
What?
And don't get me wrong.
What if they did though? What if they had a way?
Are we seriously talking about humans fucking llamas?
Yes, we're talking about humans that are being with this shit. This is fucking true, bro.
This guy's getting mad.
Please take turns.
I'm not getting.
I believe you, man.
Wait.
I believe you. I believe you.
Fact.
But you can't. But I mean, they don't produce a fucking offspring, man. You
No,
can't
he
tell
knows
me
that.
that.
He's not saying.
I'm not saying that.
Proof, read the comments real quick.
What's up?
I
Snooch
got you,
has a
man.
question.
What's up?
Yeah, how do you?
Is
how
there
do you
a
read
way
the
to
comments?
donate other than PayPal?
I think
Snooch
that's
is
like-
asking you a question.
Who is?
Snooch.
Snooch. What a cool name, like Snooch.
What up, Snooch?
The fucked up name.
No, there's no fucking there's no other way. Or there's super chat. You know.
I just
but
sent
I'm-
you $20 on Super Chat, brother.
Fucking
Check it.
I didn't even see that pop up. Are you serious?
Check it. I just sent you
Fucking
$20.
love. I can't wait to do that shit.
What?
Kyle, you should open up a Patreon.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that, man. I'm gonna fucking have to. Everyone's getting demonetized now. If Secure Team 10's getting their shit taken, I'm definitely getting mine taken.
Bro, fuck that dude, man.
Yeah, I know,
The
dude. For
secure
real.
team is better credible than the Kyle Proof. He is
No, I
liar.
agree, man. You know, fucking if you
Like,
can't-
bro,
Who the fuck
I
is that,
watched
man?
his videos for a year straight. You don't understand how frustrated I am.
Oh, that's okay, man.
Oh,
That's okay.
believe me, we do.
We all been there.
Believe me, we
So
do.
yeah,
You do?
don't get me wrong. We've all fucking been there, man.
Fuck yeah. Fuck him.
Right on, bro, man. Making some good comments, man. It's good to see you, man. It's good to have you on the channel and shit.
Hell yeah.
The bro from another mother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Hey, is UFO bro here?
Yeah, he's here.
Yes, fucking right there in the white.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm the one that is just fucking way.
Oh, you were the one that was fucking talking about the llamas. Oh, I got you, man. How you been, brother?
Oh, bro.
Oh, fucking.
What's up,
I'm
UFO,
a
bro?
little stoned alien.
I'm sorry, you got a little mad at me, dude. Talking about fucking yeah. No, I know what you're talking about though. All bullshit aside though, man. I know what you're talking about though.
Wasn't getting mad at anyone, bro.
No, I know what you're saying. You were just trying to get your point across.
Oh, dude, God
Yeah,
damn it.
it's all good, man.
Hey, Kyle.
Cooper fucking donated $20, you son of a bitch, damn it. Ah.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's because he's balling.
Siren. What is it? The siren?
Flip it bird game.
Hey, Kyle.
Fucking bullshit super chat is that, dude?
Ain't nothing changed, Kyle.
Bling,
Shit,
bling.
I got love for your ass, brother. Shit. You feel
Hell
me?
fucking yeah, dude.
Fuck all these fucking
Fucking
shit,
lucky,
my
bro.
shit.
That pisses me off, dude.
You're
That's
so
right.
lucky
Yeah.
you can send him money.
That's for you,
So,
dude. Yeah.
mine's
Thank
down
you,
to
sir. I
29
appreciate it. I wish I could say,
round.
because I can't even see it, so like I can't signal to everybody that I'm like fucking thank you, dude. There's your signal right fucking there, dude.
I love you, bro.
Thank you so
So
much.
it's already confirmed. Is it already confirmed that
I love you,
they
bro.
use like pyramidal mountains to make the pyramids?
That's my theory.
But
Wait,
By the
say
way,
that
yes.
again from the beginning.
That's a good theory.
That's
so-
my theory.
it's pretty
That's a
much
good theory,
confirmed
man.
that like they made the pyramids out of like pyramidal mountains, but I'm still lost on how they got the blocks up there. I was watching 10,000 BC and they use mammoths to drag the
No.
blocks.
That's just a cool.
That's just a movie.
You know what, man? That's
watched the
actually a
video.
really good idea, man. People
Right.
forget that the ancient Egyptians did
Never
have
fucking
beasts and
never
whatnot, dude. You know?
Chill out with
Yeah,
that,
that's
Apache.
right.
Chill out with that. I
With
watched a
with
video the other
rational
day where they
fucking
used
thinking?
dude, they didn't have no woolly mammoths pulling no fucking blocks.
No, they didn't, dude.
I watched a video the other day where they're thinking now that the procession that goes from the Nile River to the pyramid was full of water, and they used hydraulics to move blocks up the pyramid instead of building a ramp. You know, like in 10,000 BC, they have the pyramid and
I
a
like that
huge
theory.
ramp. They built a small causeway that goes up the side of the pyramid that's as big as a couple blocks, and they wrapped blocks in some type of reed that floated the blocks, and they used water pressure to slide it up the pyramid, and there was gated things so that water would go and force it up. They would open this one and then open this one, and then it would go up, and they would close it, and they would just keep doing that. And then
they would fill each chamber higher and higher and higher.
Yeah, I'll try to find the link, and it's they built all these things on small scale, and it works. They floated the blocks up, and that's they just spent most of their time cutting, and then
have you heard of the scale that was built inside the pyramids?
The scale?
I'm listening to your scale of how you say the pyramids are built. Have you heard of the French? What's his name? You know, fucking architect.
Napoleon.
What the fuck?
Oh, come on, Apache.
Look it up. I'm not bullshitting.
What do you mean? Come on, Apache. He said French, man. What the fuck?
He was a French.
Said the French.
He was a French fucking architect that discovered how the pyramids were built.
Fuck.
Yeah, Imhotep.
Okay.
No, I mean,
the thing is, like,
no, that was the priest, dude.
Yeah,
he wasn't
whatever.
a priest.
Oh, yeah, not prince. He was a priest, correct?
He wasn't a priest.
Like they say,
do your homework.
When they talk about their pyramid tech, like in Rockmere Tomb, when they show how pyramids are being constructed, you know what's funny is all those pyramids are made of made brick, like they make the bricks or whatever. But it's not for the Great Pyramid, you know. Those ones, they have no idea how they were made.
He was the only architect.
Jean Pierre Houdin.
To bloody debunk all theories about the pyramids.
Jean Pierre Houdin. That's his name.
Who is that? I have no idea.
That's the guy that Bro's talking about. He's the French construction guy, architect guy that figured out how they made the pyramids.
Every last one?
No, just the Great Pyramids. The Great Pyramids are the only pyramids that are actually real besides the ones in South America. The other Egyptian pyramids suck and are all like mud brick and garbage. That's why they don't
know this
last.
French guy's theory on the pyramids?
Yeah, I think if it was proof that he fucking knew exactly how it was made, everybody would know that, right?
Well, that's the thing. It's not. It's another theory. It's another hypothesis. It can't be proven. It's just the thing is they built a ramp inside each pyramid.
It is. It was proven with the people who get into the area.
Yeah, but I think there's a weird thing, like in one of Kyle's videos. How can they turn the block in the corners? They can't.
Also, in Kyle's video, he talked about how if you go inside the pyramid, you would think that you would see blocks inside the pyramid, but it's just straight earth. Like it's just straight earth.
And then that's the thing. It's like when you fucking look at that, and I swear to God, man, when I fucking saw that shit, and I'm like, dude, it makes a lot of sense. And when you see the temple of like not the Saqqara pyramid, but
Osiris,
Ambu-Sambar, the fucking these pyramids are literally, they're like, it shows the inside of it, like fucking, it's nothing but mountain, and it's cut away, and it's like that makes perfect sense on how they would construct a pyramid, at least recycling it, cutting out the inside and then recycling it. And then when you travel in through the Great Pyramid, if you watch a video of it, you can see that it's fucking straight up earth. It's just fucking like there's no block anywhere.
You know what, man? It's no fucking secret that a lot of these ancient cultures actually had mounds, primordial mounds, and then they would actually build a pyramid over it, or a lot of times volcanoes. They would think they would come from volcanoes, or there would be like volcano tubes under these pyramids or whatever. I mean that just seems to go with the known theory.
Right? It makes so much sense.
it makes so much more sense to me that you would have, especially when you look at the shapes of the pyramid mountains, like the Black Mountains out in Egypt, which look like pyramids, that you would simply case one of these up and bury your fucking pharaoh in there or whatever the fuck. You would be able to cut work in half. You'd be able to cut the stones from the inside out. They're already up the mountain now. The stones are already up there. You don't have to carry them up anymore because you just cut them out of the mountain and then move them around to the side and case the sides.
Which also makes sense. What they also say, the pyramids were built at the top first, so that makes even more sense.
Right? I'm just saying it makes perfect sense.
Well, you know what, man? I don't know about the ancient Egyptians, but I know that the Aztecs, that's why they actually built pyramids, because they actually believe that they came from the ground, from a primordial mound, that were born from the ground, just like corn. So that's why they made that's why they made these pyramids.
Yeah,
I know that for a fact.
Believe the same thing. So wouldn't it make sense that you would build a pyramid from a part of actual Earth? You know, like fucking, you know, that's still connected.
Well, yeah, it's almost like a pre-made mold. You just have to encase it, basically.
Right.
So,
You know, it seems a lot more feasible that way. I think there's something to this, you guys. I'm just saying, dude. I really think there's something to it.
I think you're onto something too, man.
I think we need to fucking
they're proving it more and more with the actual heat scans that they're taking from the pyramid. They're just proving like little heat power in there, you know, just like in a regular mountain. You know, there's like, you know, hollows and caves and whatnot. So
I just keep coming across evidence suggesting that this theory is most likely correct. I just keep seeing.
Well, it's all being backed up by science, man. So you know,
I think I found the thing that I was talking about. I'm going to share it in the chat. Kyle, we lost your sound. Everybody, I think that the link that I'm going to share works in conjunction with Kyle's theory that it's built on top of a plateau or mountaintop. But watch this video and then think about it.
I want to see this too. Yeah.
Yeah, stream it, please.
I can't stream it. You can watch it on your own link. I linked it.
Damn, I can't even see the chat. I'm so sorry.
What?
Hey, all right. Sergeant Shill's like, hey, this is way off topic. Later out. Peace. All right, Sergeant Shill. Goodbye, buddy.
Sean.
Yes.
Share the link in the chat and the hangout.
I shared it in the chat in the YouTube. I don't know if I can share it in the Hangouts because I'm on my phone for Hangouts and I'm on my computer for the YouTube.
Okay.
I've seen this before. You know what? I've actually seen this video before. It's actually a pretty good video, yeah.
I think that's what that causeway is. I think after watching that video, it makes so much sense. And it would cut down on the time and how they would build. It would make all the workers happy. Kyle, we lost your sound again.
What they said only took like 20 years.
Yeah, man, because my friend, he was trying to say they had like 1,000 people dragging one block. I'm like, nah, bro.
They floated them shits.
I would never do that shit.
I think if they
built it in like 20 years or something.
Yeah, that's what they claim. They claim 20 years. And, you know, if you're going to have that kind of, you know, to try to get it done in that amount of time with that many bricks, it would be impossible. Okay. But if the mountain, if you already have a pre-existing mound, then that's absolutely feasible, getting it done within 20 years. Now, I'm not saying that was built to be a tomb for any pharaoh. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that time-wise, that does make sense, you know?
That does make sense.
I also don't think that slaves made the pyramids either. I think that I think more of the of the new thinking that it's trying to say now that actual workers that they were paid by the state, that were paid in beer and bread, and that you know they kept on rotating these workers over years and years and years, and they fucking finally made the pyramids. You know,
there were slaves involved. And they were not involved in the actual building, but they were involved in the slave labor aspects.
Yeah,
where
probably.
It would be like
no bullshit. I mean, yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
They would work in teams to compete against each other and who could build better and cut better stones. And,
that's right.
I mean, that's where like the Masons come from.
You know what?
Let's think about that. Listen, if we were on a team,
go ahead.
we would be kicking everyone's ass. You guys know that, right? I'm just saying.
Well, see, is anybody familiar with the inscription in the Great Pyramid? It says it's something like Seti's stone or something like that, right?
Khufu, and you talk over people
Khufu
way
stone.
too much.
That's fucking. That's
Dude, look, man, you dude, because I'm trying to get my voice in too, dude. So
I know,
who
but
are
you're
you to
so
fucking
much
judge me,
louder.
man? Look,
I'm just saying, you're so much louder.
Yeah, it's just really loud, man.
Okay,
like,
dude,
when
just
you
say that, man. I'll tone it down a little bit, dude, but don't be like, you're talking over people because I'm just, trying to fucking
I
say
know,
my,
but you are.
point. Well, fuck,
All right,
well, what
but
I'm
yeah,
saying, who's to say that these fucking stone, that Khufu stone, wasn't one of the team's names, man?
I think you're talking about the top in that little attic where they have like the inscription.
Yeah, and
Kyle debunked that as well, but I mean that's a known. Like somebody climbed in there and wrote it, and it's even written wrong. It doesn't even really say Khufu.
It doesn't even say Khufu, and like it says it if you're like reading it backwards. It's like, dude, whoever wrote it didn't know how to write Egyptian, so it was obviously a newer fake because whoever wrote it couldn't. It's like we would never write our name upside down and backwards,
Yeah.
But that's what they did.
Right.
That British guy that actually found it, I mean, he was a crook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Correct. He was absolutely. He was like
he wasn't even a real archaeologist, man. And it's almost
is it true? Gold top of the pyramid.
Yeah, that's what they say. That it was
What
topped
about-
with gold. They had a pyramidal made of solid gold. That's what they say. So I don't know if it's true.
I
We
think
don't
that
really
thing
have
was
any
topped with
evidence.
crystal, man.
It could have been.
I don't think it was solid gold. I just think it was stone wrapped in gold.
I mean, I don't even know if it was
Based.
gold. But,
Bro, what the fuck were these pyramids built for?
I don't know,
I
but
think
they
they're-
built
man.
all over Earth. There's something important about them, And if you add mercury and sulfur and mica, then what?
I think they're power generators. They have to be power generators.
Bro, they had to be, bro.
What is that? Why are they adding?
Bro, they had a chamber.
But-
they have a chamber in the bottom.
If they're power
Wait, hang
power
on,
generators,
Hold on. Too many
Hang on,
people.
Dave.
Time out.
Yeah, Alex, go. Alex, say it again, buddy.
Bro, there's a chamber in the bottom that has watermarks.
Yeah, water
What's
compression.
crazy is that
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of people don't know, but if you put water with certain type of minerals in the earth, they have a certain reaction, and they start to fucking form a certain reaction.
It's like a car battery.
Man, you have no idea.
Not only that, man. A lot of people don't know this, but when they originally found the Great Pyramid,
everybody wanted to know what the fuck they were.
yeah,
Apache, wait.
They would pour water in the bottom. I think my theory is that they pour water in the bottom of these pyramids, and they created a reaction with the type of rocks that they had there that would go through these little things. They were not fucking. It's not a tomb.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think it's a tomb either.
They had a gold.
yeah, no, the type of stone that you're about is granite, man, and that's actually slightly radioactive. And not only that, the walls of the Great Pyramid, the walls of the tombs of the Pharaoh's chamber, it was covered in salt when they originally found it. Like the walls were covered in salt and
that's the
a
reaction.
very thin layer of salt.
It seems like magic and shit, but it's science. Honestly,
No, it's
when it comes down to it,
technology.
It's just science.
Man, it's you know what actually Egypt means? It's actually Kemet, and that's where we get the word chemistry.
Like,
So
man, I didn't even know that, but I mean, look at that.
Well,
isn't Kemet
yeah,
like
so
a
there you
god
go.
or some like a
But you know what? I
deity
think
or
it's
something?
free energy. It's free energy, and nobody wants to put that shit out there.
It's Kemet is an ancient.
Nobody's gonna want to
stuff.
have free energy.
It's
out there.
black people because that's who built the fucking pyramids. Those were the first Egyptians. Were black people.
that.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
yeah,
I think you're confusing Nubians
people
with
call them
Egyptians.
Nubians.
You know,
there you
these-
go.
Like
Yeah, no, the Nubians are the South Africans from the middle in the South. They're the late dynasty Egyptians. The early dynasty Egyptians are
Ramses. Like you
Like,
took
you
it. Look
see
at
the-
even
you see
Ramses.
that
and
right
stuff,
battery,
okay?
right?
Even these guys, man. Even look at fucking look at Nefertiti and fucking Tutankhamun. These guys even look black.
No, the pyramid builders and the old pharaohs were black, man. They were all black. We know.
Yeah, they were black.
I know
you're
that.
talking about the Nubians.
I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
the Nubians, dude. But I'm saying they still built
the Arabs didn't take over until like fucking late.
They're not Arabs either.
Egyptians, you know?
I'm not talking about current Egyptians, not the Arabs now.
Yeah.
There's Egyptians. When you put an Egyptian next to a Nubian, there's a distinct difference. The Nubians eventually became the pharaohs after the Egyptians. Like King
So
Tut and his family were the original Egyptians.
Were they
when they became
Arabs? Were they Arabs or were they what?
No, they're Egyptian. The
What do you
Egyptians
mean
are
they're
different.
Egyptian?
They're they look more Arab, but they're not.
They're black, dude. They're from Africa, dude. Egypt
No,
is in
not
Africa,
all black
man.
people. Not all
Not
Africans
all
are black
melanated
people.
are from Africa.
True that, man. Shit.
Well,
The
the
Egyptians
Egyptians are the
originally-
lightest Africans on the continent. I mean, we all know that.
Yes.
I love this
But
shit. Man. I love when we talk like this. I love
historically fact that the Nubians they went up the Nile Valley and up the Nile River from the middle Africa and then became the pharaohs. They took over and then they again recessed back down, and then the Arabs took over and became the Egyptians, I guess, if you want to call it that.
So,
but it's proven. They have like historic record of like these are the
you're talking about
Grecians, these are the
historic record.
Phoenicians, these are the Egyptians, these are the Nubians. They have it in hieroglyphics.
But Herodotus actually spoke about the Nubians and being, at the same time as when he was, in Egypt. And like there was this difference, and they were already building their pyramids and running their whole fucking civilization. They both had seemed like they were copying an older civilization.
Yeah,
that wasn't
exactly. Yes.
Lion heads and shit.
Yeah, like fucking lions. Like I said, that's where that turkey shit comes in with the goddamn lions, and shit like that. Motherfucking turkey.
But Kyle, bro, if the pyramids were energy sources, but they don't align with the stars, then what were they like? What was their purpose of like being energy sources?
For people to have Wi-Fi, man, so they could take out your crystal and light up your house. Look at South Africa. They have all that mica and rubber asphalt for insulators. They have pyramids full of crystals. Who knows what they would use it for? I mean, yeah, they had natural air conditioning, not like our air conditioning.
Hey, Kyle, you gonna be here?
I don't know if it was I don't know if it was a power machine, if it was a tomb. I don't know what it was, but all the stuff that involves with it. I mean, like it's just okay. So that layer of salt that was found inside the king's chamber, that's not the only place it was found. In fact, the outside of the pyramid was like almost 2/3 of the way up was found with a thin layer of salt on it too. So why is that?
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle, you gonna be here for another 10 minutes?
Maybe.
I want to make a beer run.
Go for it, man.
I'm thinking about making a beer run or not. What do you think?
Yeah, go make a beer run, baby. Go ahead, man. I got you. I'll stay on, man.
The way that
I'll make a fucking beer run, man.
Yeah.
Get a couple of shots, man.
5 minutes.
This is
the way that the pyramids are constructed. It's pretty much like a giant car battery.
I'll be back.
It's a car battery for what?
All right.
Well, we don't know. We're never gonna know. But with how the water reacts to the stone and the granite, and then how the gases go up into the pyramid chambers for combustion, that's pretty much how a car battery works. Like the same thing. Like we have the insulators and the plates, and they react, and they have gas that comes off. That's why you have little vents on your batteries, but that creates electrode movement. So
I
heard
like
giant car batteries to be basic.
I like to think that the pyramids were a way to transfer your soul to someplace else,
Stargate.
Like it was some kind of soul transfer machine, dude, Almost like Stargate. I love to think like that, dude. It would be so fucking cool, dude, Not that
Well,
crazy.
you know what, man? That most of the pyramids are named after stars.
What's up?
Sean, years ago.
That a lot of the pyramids were named after stars, and a lot of the Egyptian religion had to do with stars. And not only that, the pyramid was made as a transport for the pharaoh to become a star in in religious terms, according to their religion.
Correct.
I heard the pyramids glow in the dark.
I probably agree, man. There's some kind of
that's true.
When they were built.
Say it again, Skin Man.
Yeah, I was trying to wait for.
Skin Man, say it again. All right, he's out. Go ahead, say it, son.
I was waiting for Skin Man. He was trying to talk, and
yeah,
we were just waiting for him.
Yeah, all I wanted to say is, isn't when the pyramids were built, wasn't the Nile closer to the pyramids, and they had channels of water going to the pyramids, feeding those
Correct.
pyramids. That's what I thought. Yep.
That's what Alex was referring to, the water chamber underneath. Those tunnels that you're talking about, they lead down there, and that's what that other video I posted was that's how close it was. They were able to float all the blocks, dig their channel, float it up to the mountaintop that Kyle likes to use, his theory, and then they carved around it, and it was just a quick hydraulic pressure, and they built it in 20 years.
And
well,
go ahead.
Yeah, well,
crazy.
it was great that the whole pyramids would get water all the way up to the pyramids and the Sphinx before they built the biggest dam in the world, which holds 5 floods from 5 rivers. Man, every year it used to flood all the way up to the Nile.
Up to the
exactly
feet
after
of the Sphinx
and after they built the Aswan Bridge, the Aswan Dam, it stopped flowing all the way up to the pyramids themselves.
Really?
No shit.
It actually, the Nile has been progressing west since then. The Aswan Dam caused it to not flood their fertile plains. The river moved constantly.
That's so fucked up.
The dam didn't stop it from moving. It stopped it from becoming wider each season.
Isn't that fucked up, dude? How you gonna fuck with the Nile, dude? Come on, it's like let it flood. That's how they live. That's how they got everything. I would be like, let it flood. Just get the fuck out of there. How about that?
Floods, man. It whole fucking floods, man.
It's like
that's fucking crazy.
Those floods help fertilize the ground and help make the soil fucking fertile and made it easy to plant and grow stuff. And you had to do very little tilling of the land.
Well, it still does. What was happening was it was actually ruining that. That's one of the things that they were trying to preserve, the erosion of the good soil and turning it into sand.
Really?
Like I said, the Nile River has been progressing westerly since the pyramids.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's natural that the rivers move and shape new paths. What was happening
but the
is
floods. Go ahead.
The flood widens the river regardless. And when they built the Aswan Dam, it helps them to control that, to stop it from flooding where they have buildings now. So they still control the flooding of their farmlands, let's call it rice fields, because they still flood that stuff, but now it's not flooding out their houses. It's not putting people in danger, whereas the old floods
would
what, man? Totally fuck everybody.
A lot of no. You're right about the fact that they want to control the water flow, but you're not right about the fact that that it's actually better for the land, because the flood would actually bring in nutrients from southern Africa, man. From the rains, from the fucking from the mountains and whatnot. All that soot and all those nutrients were flowed down, and that's why back in the day Egypt used to be like a Garden of Eden, some people would say, because stuff would grow on itself, man. The ponds would be filled with fish, and it would just every year it would come to life, man. So so you're wrong about the actual irrigation and trying to protect the land, man. What they try to do is they try to commercialize.
It's still the same water. It's still going to have
it's still the same water, but
the Aswan Dam it fucked up a lot of stuff, but it also is not fucking the people from drowning. They don't have to build new houses.
What, man?
It's keeping that area the same.
Well, I think
let me tell you this much: there's a lot of power in hydroelectricity, man. There's a lot of money in hydroelectricity.
Yeah, hang on. It was strictly there for creating electricity. I think that the dam, not for preventing the flooding, but
exactly.
Just to create electricity.
It's a little bit for both.
Yeah, and what I mean, it's all about money, dude. The farmers. You think they were happy when they stopped getting irrigation to their lands and whatnot, and had to pay for new ditches and whatnot, dude? No.
Well, no, it benefited the people that were further away. Man. It messed up the people that were further away. That's for sure. But the people in the fertile valley
fucked up the whole ecological system of the Nile, man. It's been flowing for thousands and thousands of years.
Here, listen, guys.
And now it's fucked up, dude.
Let me throw this out to you guys real quick. I think that I have fucking discovered many fucking other pyramids that have yet to be accepted, and Egypt, and like hidden off in the middle of fucking nowhere and shit. There are no trails or anything going to it. and shit like that. And like I found like a bunch of them, dude. And I just want to know what you guys fucking think about this. Oh, you know what? I can't actually do it on here live because it'll fucking it'll shut me off, man. Yeah, I'll have to make a video of it, and I want to get your guys' opinion on it and see what you guys think. Because, I mean, there's all kinds of crazy shit going on under there, and I really think like when you compare them to other like known pyramids that were destroyed or whatever, I mean, it looks exactly the same, you know. So, I mean, I think everyone should take a minute to go and look around, because it's fucking it's kind of cool, man. In fact, I'll try to make a video on it tonight, man. You know,
Kyle, your sister needs a link. I can't find the Hangout link.
You know,
I love when you make those videos.
A lot of pyramids in Alaska.
Hell yeah.
Where else?
Where at, Skin Man?
People don't even know about.
Where at, Skin Man?
Alaska.
I don't believe that, dude. I don't believe that Alaska.
I'll believe it when we see it.
Yeah, I'll believe it when we see it. You know.
I'm like a student in this bitch. Fuck
Well, there's
yeah.
a lot of pyramids in North America. I know that for a fact. I live by a couple of them.
There's a few, but they're not actually like huge pyramids. They're like they're like the pyramids in Europe, the stone.
They're mounds, dude.
Yeah,
well, but they're
a mound is not a
mounds,
pyramid.
though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not really a pyramid.
Does anyone know how like those fat ass Buddha
I mean,
statues?
they're pyramidal in structure,
in shape, yeah.
And a lot
What
of
were
them
you saying,
actually
Dave?
align to the moon and to the stars and whatnot.
I don't know. Like, do any of you guys know how those Buddha statues are made? Like, everything in India is so big.
Oh, those giant Buddhas? Yeah, those are fucking neat, aren't they?
You mean the ones that got blown up by ISIS?
Those are made with
I
faith
hate
and
those bastards.
religion.
Yeah, hey, ISIS is trying to hold the. ISIS is sent in, but you know what? The first thing they do is they go start blowing up the ancient shit. You know that?
Right?
What the fuck?
That's fucked up, dude. I mean, how are you gonna fucking go? Okay, it's like, yeah, okay, I understand that you don't like other people's religions and you want everyone else to die. I get it, okay. But what did a statue ever do to you? Okay, it's a beautiful fucking gigantic Buddha. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on. How many statues? How many beautiful statues were blown up because of war?
Did you see that shit, man? I mean, it's terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Ricky, you fucker, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm still kicking, man.
Hey.
I love art, bro.
Yo, what's up, man?
Fuck, man.
Dude, how can you? I mean, you know, for real, Alex, that fucking shit that blows my mind. When you watch those fucking terrorist scumbag fucking blow up fucking those ancient Buddhas that have been there for thousands of years.
Imagine how they looked like before they fucked them up, though, man.
Man, they would have been beautiful, dude.
And a lot of them had jewels and gold.
Yeah, so fucking cool.
Imagine that,
you know,
shit, bro.
About that Queen Nefertiti stuff.
Right?
About that Queen Nefertiti and chemist stuff, I heard that like they had black people's noses and they cut them off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
You're talking about the Great Sphinx, man.
The Sphinx is
if you're
rumor that they cut it off.
Yeah, the Great Sphinx.
The complexion was more of an African American man, and they just did not want to have that shit for the.
Look at the temple of Abu Simbel.
It's fucked up.
If you look at Abu Simbel, you can see Ramses.
You know what's funny, man? You know what's funny? It's yeah. Go ahead.
No. Look at Abu Simbel, man. I'm telling you, dude. Those
you see
statues are a black man.
the fact that we were talking about the actual people, you know, blowing up Buddha statues. That's what happened to these things in Egypt as well. You know, a lot of the actual pyramid casings were used in mosques and whatnot.
Yes.
Damn.
They blew up
I think most of original Egypt was doomed by the flood, and then it was reclaimed by the Egyptians.
Now, have you ever thought about this, Sean? Have you ever considered that maybe that layer of salt that was found on the outside of the pyramid inside, maybe it came from the flood? Have you ever considered that?
It probably did because of how much ocean water. I mean, but
that is a theory out there, man.
Isn't that weird? It could have been, right?
I mean, but what kind of flood are we talking about? Are we talking like a world?
The deluge.
We're talking about the Great Flood, man.
Noah's flood.
Did that shit happen?
We're talking about not only that, man.
It happened.
Well, yeah. It happened, man. 12,000 years ago, a comet or pieces of a comet hit the North American ice cap, and that produced all kinds of fuckery in the world.
That's what I think.
That's where all the flood myths came about, man.
But Bill Nye, he said if there were flood, that there will be fossils that overlap each other in the Grand Canyon.
I don't agree with Bill Nye.
Douchebag, all right.
Yeah, Bill Nye's full shit.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think Bill Nye was addicted to angel dust for a little bit, man.
Engineering, all right?
You got to check your facts on that one.
Here, dude. Come back when you're a fucking archaeologist. Come back when you're an actual scientist. Okay, don't come in here with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering and say, "Oh yeah."
But you know what, man? You know what? Some of the evidence does lie in science, though. Like these nano diamonds they're finding all over North America, that could only be produced by a high impact collision with the comet, man. And they're finding these things all over North America, all over Canada, all over Alaska, and this thing slammed into a 22-mile thick ice cap, man.
Check this out, you guys. Hang on. Hey, what up, baby? How you doing, Candace? Guys, I'm gonna share my screen. I want you to watch. Check this out. All right, look.
Is that your sister?
That's my twin, dude. Now look here.
It's my wife.
Black man. These are black men. Look at that. That's a black man.
That's racist, Kyle.
Shut the fuck up with all that bullshit, dude.
No, I don't believe it.
That's not a fucking black guy. Come back.
I don't believe it. There's pictures.
Damn, what's up, Candace?
What are we looking at?
Kyle, there's
We're looking at. Look at my screen.
There's pictures from ancient Egypt of the races in which they intermingled and worked with. There's pictures of the Phoenicians. There's pictures of the Nubians.
Someone's mic is fucking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone put your shit on mute.
By a high impact collision with the comet, man.
Who is that?
Holy shit, it's so far behind.
Who? Oh, yeah, what the fuck? That's really late, dude.
All over North America, all over Canada, all over Alaska.
Someone mute your shit. Turn off the TV or who's ever watching this on TV. Turn it off.
Well, there's the same thing at Tiwanaku, man. At the temple, it was actually a wall with all these faces of different races, and there's all kinds of faces on there, man. There's African, Mayan, Native American, Alaskan, Russian. So I do believe back in the day civilizations were in contact. I mean, there's more evidence every day that proves that.
Look at the bricks that they used over there. Ridiculous. The cuts that they made.
I found the link.
The cuts that they made.
Image.
Right?
Say it again, Alex. We couldn't hear you.
Or a lot of other documentaries that they have presented. The cuts that they made in those stones, huge stones, are like. How do they do that?
They're positioned. They're diamond cut. They're diamond cut stones, man.
Crazy.
No. That's not true.
Oh, yeah,
now, check this out.
Go in there, Kyle.
I have a video on this. And that theory, I'm just saying, it would work. I'm telling you, it would fucking work. If you guys haven't seen that fucking video, go check out my video, What Lies Under Pumapunku, all right? And
hey, can you remind me what theory is that again, Kyle?
It's like this. Okay, so what it is that they, when you see the stones that have the drill holes in them, okay? In pure andesite, not the sandstone, but just the andesite. Those are the blocks of stone that are cut perfectly straight. They would drill. Then you see some of the stones that have the little drill holes in them, right? And they're like, "Oh, that's amazing and stuff." But check this out. Now you make those drill holes in a line. You get them in a perfect line, and that becomes a score line. Now you could heat these drill holes up. You get this hot, then you hit it with cold water. Then it will cause itself to fracture, and if it doesn't pop up all the way, just hitting it with another rock or a hammer would break it off flat. And there's plenty of evidence to show how any kind of rock can break off perfectly smooth and flat by doing this, okay? And I believe that that's what they did. They used some kind of a pump drill. It's kind of like a bow drill, except you pump it, and they would pump drill into, make these little holes, then possibly fill up other pieces of like heated metal and put them into the holes, heating it up from the inside, hitting it with water, causing a thermal shock, and then hitting it with the rock and breaking it off perfectly flat. And I'm telling you guys, I think that's how they did it.
That's actually grounded in scientific fact. man, because a lot of ancient Egyptians, supposedly the way they made their holes, they used copper tubes, and then they would use sand as an abrasion method, and they said over time they just worked at the fucking stone over and over, and eventually it would give way, man. So that's actually a pretty good theory.
Now, if you use a pump drill, you guys know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is, dude. I have an actual Native American fact that's from a pump.
Yeah, a pump drill kind of looks like a bow drill for starting a fire. It's used for the same thing, but I say instead of using a pump drill to start a fire, they use it to drill holes. And all you have to do is get something harder than andesite, and you could drill through it. Just some sand, like Apache was saying, or that has some like hard quartz in it or quartzite. You could make a little pump drill and drill these little tiny holes, heat them up, hit them with water, cause a thermal shock, then break it off and score it like a piece of tile, but pop, and just break it off flat. So it seems, I think I could do it. I think I could fucking do it, dude.
There's a video of an old man in Scotland cutting a megalithic stone by himself, and all he used he was using wedges, and they were like big ass nails, and he was just like every 5 inches he would put a new one in, and he would keep going through and it just sheared the whole stone straight in half, perfectly straight.
There's some dude in Minnesota moves them by himself, man.
Do you know they actually can do that, split those stones without metal. You know that? They can do it just by
using logs.
They can use pieces of wood. They put the wood in there. They hammer the wood stakes in. Then they soak the wood stakes in water. The water expands and cracks the fucking stone.
Yes, it does. I've seen that. I've seen it.
Hey, Candace, what are you drinking there?
Looks like water.
Candace, what are you drinking?
What is that?
Drinking alcohol, dude.
That's
Vodka.
alcohol, man. What are you talking about,
I
dude?
hope it is.
It's all right. That's a little gin and con.
She's drinking pure absinthe.
Oh shit, the good shit. Where's the sugar cube,
I'm
man?
hallucinating here in a minute.
Yo, so it's like, is the levitating stones with sound? Is that like out the window?
No, there's a thing called the Hutchinson's effect, and there's another effect that other guy figured out with vibrating sound, and he moves the pong balls.
Exactly.
But we don't know how to do that on a large scale.
Yeah. Now, if the thing is if you could figure out a way to actually cause the resonance you would need to affect a block that big, well, then technically you could do it. But that's the problem is there's no theory suggesting how that could be done. But I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. I think that in fact, if you think about it, if they had ways of creating music or chanting bells, fucking using animal inuit or sinuate strings or whatever to make these high pitched frequencies, maybe they could have done something like that.
Chanting.
Thank you.
Chanting.
Fucking.
Why?
Well, you know what, man?
They
Sound
think that's
technology
how,
goes real ancient, man. The ancient Chinese people used to detect earthquakes like that, man. They used to have these special bells filled with different mechanisms, and they would resonate
Different
with these
levels of
other
water.
sounds that. Well, yeah, there you go, and they would resonate with these different sounds that we couldn't hear that the Earth would make, man. These Earth sounds and whatnot, and that's been around forever, man. And we're barely rediscovering that technology because we actually have the technology to where we could actually experiment with stuff like that. So it's all coming back, man. Like when they found the Baghdad battery, nobody knew what the hell was, man, and he picked it up in 1955 and said, "This is an old ass Duracell,"
Yeah.
So
what's funny though with that fucking Baghdad battery, however, it is interesting. But the thing is that also the pot and everything that it was found in is the exact same as what they would keep their old scrolls in, and everything that actually was found with it is the exact same as what they would keep their ancient scrolls in. So I question whether or not.
But they found it with acidic
that's actually
residue.
That's a really good theory, man.
The natural reaction. It's science, bro.
But you know what, man? A lot of scientific stuff was found through mistakes, dude.
That's true. Absolutely. And
there you go.
All the ingredients are there for you to make it into a battery. So, and I would not put it past
That's what the pyramids are, bro.
second.
The pyramids were a big ass battery, bro. I'm telling you, that's what it was.
I mean, I believe that more than I believe it was a tomb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pyramids,
No
I
one's
mean,
that
there's
important.
batteries,
there's
bro.
no quite that.
Let me now, and for anyone who
What's
hasn't heard
up,
this
Candace?
before, I did a video on this a while ago, and I just want to throw this out real quick, right? So if I just want to let everyone know, if it was
Scaring her
a
away.
tomb, all right, and the tomb got they say the tomb got robbed, right?
Fuck
They say
that.
it got robbed, and that's why it got broken into. Alma Moon and his men,
By that Arabian guy,
in
yeah.
like in 1819 or the year 819. Okay, his men, his army broke into the pyramid. They spent almost a year breaking into the pyramid. Okay, they broke in, they got in there, and they found nothing. Now, what I want to explain to everybody is the stuff that everyone overlooks. They broke into it. That means whoever robbed it in the first place robbed it, came out, and then fixed the door and blocked everything back up. Who the fuck? When's the last time you kicked in someone's door, took their TV, and then fixed the fucking door? Who the fuck does
Nope.
that, dude?
I never do that. I rob people all the time.
I'm just
I
saying,
never
dude, when
do
I
that.
kick in your door to steal your
You fucking thief.
I'm just taking the TV and running.
Fucking thief.
Who goes and repairs the fucking pyramid after you broke into it and robbed it of everything? Who does that?
Unless you were
That's why I think it's a battery, because it's sealed.
Dude, the theory on that is they said that the actual pyramid builder themselves did that. That was like an escape route, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how come all these tunnels and whatnot were found in the pyramid. At least that's the theory that's going on. So
Well, I mean, that doesn't make sense for the fucking robbing it and then sealing the thing back up, because it was sealed when Alma Moon found it.
There was nothing in it.
All right.
It's a giant battery. That's why it's sealed.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yep.
I mean, it's so funny. Then look at the coffer, okay, which they claim is a sarcophagus. Look at the coffer in there. Where, okay, if it was a sarcophagus, where's the lid? Are you telling me they broke the lid off and
There was found, dude. They blew the fucking lid off, and there was nothing found in it, man.
They used to run water in the bottom, and then you
it doesn't make any sense,
dude. That made it a battery.
Sean, Alex, and Kyle, you guys are my teachers.
Fuck yeah, dude. Happy roll, baby.
Amazing.
Love you, brother. Shit, man.
What about me, you little
There's a lot of information in this fucked up head.
We all want to know what the fuck is going on, because these are all
I got some
questions that
facts.
we've all had since kids, and we all want a response.
I have never learned this in school.
Hell
yeah, dude.
Real questions. You know
Go back through some fucking videos, man. I got some fucking great
Alex,
answers.
you need to get a headset, brother. It's so hard to hear you. It sounds like you're a million miles away.
I know. I just comment. Commenter. I'm a peasant.
Alex, take that big wad of cash and go buy yourself a fucking headset.
I'm a peasant.
Yeah, fuck all that.
You know, fucking peasant. Let me hold one of them bucks, bro.
Dude.
I'm a peasant.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Okay. You guys, it's 9 o'clock, man. I was supposed to fucking work on some shit today for the fucking videos, and I've been doing lives all fucking day. I got to get this shit fucking done. I gotta fucking dip out of here, man. All right.
Love you
But
guys.
Hey, stay on here and have fun. Do whatever the fuck. Yeah, stay on, hang out, have a good time, you guys. I'm fucking out of here. I got work to do and shit. I gotta get it done. You guys distract me, dude.
Kyle, get at me about making 2 videos.
Yeah.
Brother. I mean, fuck all the dumb shit. We love you, brother.
Fuck yeah, dude. Dang, I love you guys too. You guys know that shit, man. For real.
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Definitely, dude. And hit me up. Yeah, like anyone who wants to have their story shared, hit me up. Okay, Sean, hit me up. All right, buddy?
Yeah, we'll make one, and then I want to make one about third face and Dutch fag.
that'd be fucking funny. Dude. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. All right, UFO proof out. I can't see. I got the screen down.
There we go.
Let me see. Oh crap! I dropped it again. It sounded like Dave. Oh, Sean. Hey, what up, Sean?
It is Sean.
Hey.
What's up, man?
How we doing, buddy? What up, Raphael?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Raphael.
Here, you guys. Keep everyone entertained while I pass out this link to try to get Cooper up here, man. So go ahead and talk. Raphael, I'm putting you on. There you go.
3:19 a.m.
Me and Proof look like twins, right?
It's 3:20.
Apparently, yeah. Skin Man and I, we're total twins, dude. They can't tell us apart, man. Oh man, this is too deep, dude.
Your twin sister. gonna feel left out.
Oh man, I hope fucking Cooper gets this message, dude.
He just said post the link, so he should be getting in.
Oh, is he in the comment section?
Yeah, he's in the comments.
Oh fuck, dude! I was okay. Hang on, dude. I got him. No worries, because I was posting it on the comments that he made earlier on the other video. Oh.
Your cut out for game you should check out.
Coop's funny.
Can you guys believe this? This is crazy, man.
This is too funny.
It really is unbelievable.
All right, check us
Hey,
out.
don't talk shit. You're a clone of Kyle. You're a CG person.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Well, I'm talking shit.
I got on that one dude's website and I just wrote a whole bunch of shit on there. And
oh, there he is, Cooper. Yeah, you fucker. Here, dude. Okay, let me post this link for you. Boom, boom. What up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? UFO, bro. Candace, how you doing, baby? Valkyrie, doing good? What up, Dave? Doing good? Oh, today, Dave, we're just fucking showing them that these guys are not me. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
I don't know. Sorry, Dave Terrell. Yeah, we don't fucking. It's 420 there. So that's awesome, Valkyrie. We don't know fucking how these people thought this, but they thought that that I am DB Cooper, the Skin Man, and fucking Unirock. Apparently, fucking like I'm like three people talking to myself, talking to these people all at the same time while I'm broadcasting live. You're all me. Duh. Oh yeah, you never got that bowl. Don't worry, Richard. It hasn't been sent out yet. Have no worries, man. I have them all here, and they are going out first thing in the morning, dude. I've been putting it off. I've been fucking around. Something always kept coming up because I have to walk there. You know this, and it's a long walk. So, but I'm going there tomorrow because I'm just gonna fucking walk all the way to work and carry all my shit. So I'm gonna be doing that thing first thing in the morning, you fuckers. So you guys are gonna get your shit, and when you get it, you guys have and you guys have to send me pics of when you get it. All right.
You need a fucking car.
I have a
truck.
car, dude. I have a car. I need to fix the fucking ignition in it, dude. Which I actually got a new ignition too, so I have to fucking install that bitch, dude. Your hangout's right here, Nick.
Do it.
Dude, duh.
Do it.
Right there, Nick. Fucker.
cool, man.
I don't know, Dave. I don't know why they would think that. They just
look. It's Kyle. Look, it's
what
Kyle.
Up, buddy?
What's up, bro? I'm Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. How you doing, buddy?
Kyle.
How you been?
I'm Unirock. I'm Kyle. I'm everybody.
Yeah, apparently, dude.
Here, this one.
What the fuck? What up, Nick?
Hey.
What up, guys?
What's up?
Dude, he's probably one of us. Oh, did you know I'm yoga dork too? I'm also a chick.
You're a shape-shifting transvestite.
What up, Dave? How you doing,
reptilian person.
You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, everybody can see you, buddy.
Holy shit.
Can you fucking believe that shit, dude? I mean,
Nice
fucking, straight up, fucking, you got.
What the fuck did I miss, Kyle? What did I miss?
Some guy came on here saying that fucking I was pretending to be Skin Man, DB Cooper, and fucking Unirock.
What
I
the
was
fuck?
pretending to be all three, and I was commenting, talking shit, using these fake accounts.
Oh my god.
I know, there's the Skin Man right here. Here's fucking DB Cooper right here. Fucking Unirock somewhere around here, but I promise you I'm not him, okay?
Dude, if anybody has the time and patience to do all that kind of crazy shit, it's me and my buddies, okay?
Just saying, man. What the fuck, dude? How you been, Nick?
Fuck, man.
The comments have been vicious.
Go get that beer, buddy. Go get that beer. You ride that. Yeah, you go right down that street. Go get that beer.
Is he yelling at him to go get a beer?
Yeah.
He's telling him to go get a beer, Nick.
Richard Green just said, I identify as a Kyle. Is that cool?
Yeah. You go get that beer.
Green's a Kyle, too. What the fuck, dude?
I'm Kyle.
Yo.
Dave, I know you're black, but you're definitely a Kyle. I can tell, man. I'm just saying. I'm just going to throw that out there, right? Kyle, you guys, women, black men, everybody is me. These guys don't exist anymore, okay?
We're all CG props.
It's like these motherfuckers are on here all the time with me. Every time I do a hangout, I got you cocksuckers on here with me. How could they not know that you guys are not your own people? Like, how could they not know that?
Oh no, man.
you, dude. That's fucking funny as hell, man.
Hey, cheers to the fucking moron that started that whole shit. Cheers to you, motherfucker. You stupid.
Right?
Shit.
Shit. Well, fucking, I hope that answers his fucking question. If he, I'm sure he's coming back and I'm sure he's watching, you know, but I doubt he's gonna come back and comment or try to come on here now, you know.
Here. Have him read my tattoo. Will you read that?
There you go.
Hey,
how's he tied into all
fuck your mom? I can't even see what that says.
Fuck yourself.
My tattoo says "Go fuck yourself."
Go fuck yourself. I thought it said "fuck your mom."
That would be pretty hardcore to tattoo that across your throat. Go fuck your mom.
mother.
You know?
Like, eat my shit. Like, what? Where's my lighter?
Fucking lit.
Damn it.
Man, you know what? That's the perfect example of why I kick people out the chat. Do you see that guy? I've been going through that for like 2 days.
Hey, wait, turn your mic up. I can barely hear you.
I've been going through
Yeah,
that for
can you
like
guys hear me?
No, barely.
Yeah.
You understand me? Can you hear me?
Why does it sound so
I can hear
far
Dave.
away?
Dave's low. Alex is low.
Am I low? Hello? Hello?
We can hear
Hello.
you. You're just low. You got your finger covering the fucking mic or something?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, move your finger. Move your hand around.
Yeah, baby. Move that finger around.
Yeah, smell my hair. Sniff it.
Yeah, baby.
What a cruise.
No, I mean that guy is a perfect example. Can you guys hear me?
No,
Yeah.
barely, man.
Kinda.
Can you guys fuck? Where the fuck is the mic on this motherfucker? Let me take it out this fucking case, shit, because I gotta fucking say some shit.
Oh, is it in a case or something? Yeah, he's probably getting it out of the case. All right. Give him a second. I gotta go grab my pop. I got fucking pop mouth, man.
All right, I got headphones in.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a whole lot better.
Hell yeah. So this guy that was talking about it, how does this all fit in with everything that's been going on this week? Somebody fill me in.
It's just another troll that's probably associated with Heathcliff and, you know, trying to start shit.
I don't think he's not associated with Heathcliff. He might be now, but
You don't think? Because he definitely.
he's his own guy, you know. He's been on.
I think he's friends with him.
You know, and it's like he's not like he never seemed like a bad guy or anything, you know, like fucking. I mean, obviously he was confused. Maybe he wasn't the that guy, the tutorial heaven. He might not have been him. He might have just seen what that guy wrote and then tried to follow it and said, "Oh, look, it is them." He thinks it is them, even though like, it's obviously not. Why it's doing it, I don't fucking know why it's doing it. Okay, I have no idea what you're doing on your end. But I'm just telling you. It's definitely not me. These guys all exist, man, okay? I'm not a black dude. I'm not Dave over here. I'm not a 60-year-old fucking skin man, okay? I'm fucking Kyle, okay? I mean, I'm not a yoga dork. I don't have a pair of titties, okay? Fuck, man. I mean, give me a break. What the fuck? And it's like we were all trying to tell him, we're like, no, dude, you're wrong. And he's like, no, explain this. I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what you're doing, but it's not true, all right?
Can you hear me a little better now?
Nick, feedback.
Now it sounds like all fucking nasty.
Nick, you got feedback.
What is that?
Oh my God! Somebody's microphone.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Nick, you got feedback.
All right, I got to put you on mute. Your fucking the feedback was like really, really bad.
Who?
On Alex.
Oh,
It sounded like it was coming from you. It was so loud. It was reverbing through your phone too.
Yeah, because I don't have my headphones.
no, I took care of that with Kyle a long time ago.
Oh yeah, you fucking remember that shit?
Yeah, my phone was the one fucking it up for everybody for the longest.
That's funny as hell, dude.
This is dope.
Oh, okay. Hey, Alex, you want to try again? Hey, unmute yourself.
Damn it.
So why did you cut off Heathcliff? You should have let him talk shit and then ran it in his face.
You know, I was thinking about it at the time, but really the truth was I had just been on Google Hangouts for how long, you know, like fucking 2 hours, and I was just fucking like ready to get off. And I figured if I let him go, then I was just gonna fucking go off. And this is why I'm dressed like this. I had to go fucking mow the lawn. So I'm like, I ain't got time for this bullshit right now, dude. I'm like, you know, fuck you, dude. And plus, it's like, dude,
Where is she supposed to be from?
when it comes to talking shit, dude, there is no comparison. There's no fucking. I'll put him in his place real quick, dude. I'm a professional shit talker. They pay me to fucking make fun of shit, dude. I get paid to make jokes. So it's like fucking. It's not. You're not gonna fucking win against me, right? So it's like fucking. There's no point, man. It's like, you know, beating up a fucking retarded person. It's like, it's not really fair, you know. I'm just saying, you know. Come on, man. It's not.
I really like that song you had for your 6,000 subs.
Give me a sub, please, man. Give me one sub, please.
Sub for sub, sub for sub.
Please, man, I need one sub, man. Come on, man. I'll suck your dick, please.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
I got some other fucking headphones around this, but they're broken. But there's only like there's one.
Kyle, did you write that song at the end of the 6,000 sub video?
Yeah, all my songs, man.
I liked it. It was pretty fun.
Well, you like that shit, Sean? Yeah, that's fucking and that's actually sorry. That's actually the remix, man. There was an original to it, but the recording I have was actually a live recording. It still sounded cool, and so I remixed the beat and shit and did it, and I think it sounded fucking pretty fresh, man.
Hey,
I
Kyle.
like how you slide in the roundhouse.
Hey, all you guys, check out my channel. I uploaded a music video. My first time trying, just playing around, but check it out.
What is it?
Right.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, my channel, my YouTube channel, my only video. I was just playing around.
Is it a song or is it a video?
Yeah, no, it's a song. It's a music video.
Oh, sweet, dude.
Yeah, put it on your channel, Kyle.
I'll put it on. If it's good. If it's
Yeah,
good,
well,
I'm not putting shit on it, dude. I'll tell you that right now, dude.
Do I sound any better?
Yo, my name is Nick, and I'm a dick. If you're all whack as fuck like that, dude, no fucking way, dude. It better be pressed down, dude.
Put it on, Kyle. Kyle, put it on right now. It's not that bad.
All right, let's check it out, man.
All right.
Sing it right now.
Okay.
All right. You can all make fun of me right now with Kyle as our host.
I'm gonna put it on for you. Hang on, real quick.
My name
We
is
have
Nick.
front row seats, right?
The rap says he's Kyle too. Everyone's Kyle now, apparently. Oh, there you go. I see it. I got your
Yeah,
channel.
we're all
right?
Kyle.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have 11 subscribers? We're all him now.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
What's up,
Hey, nice to meet you too,
What's
bro.
up, man?
Hey. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see it. We're gonna rock this
You got
motherfucker out
it?
right now, dude. I got
Hell
it.
yeah.
I'm gonna share the screen. All right. Hang on, you guys. Check us out.
All right, cool.
Where's your GoPro at, dude? That's what I want
You
to know.
guys hear me right now?
Yeah, now
Yeah,
I can hear you finally.
All right, cool.
Fuck.
Go ahead and play Nick's shit, though. Go ahead and play Nick. I want to hear Nick.
All right, check us out. Here, I'm gonna put myself on.
All right.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick, you guys. Here we go. Check us out, so you guys can see.
First time trying. No record or no nothing.
Yeah, let's hear your shit, bro. Let's hear it.
Check it out.
Nice.
What the fuck is that? Anonymous joining this conversation? Woo!
Oh, we can't hear it, Kyle.
You guys can't hear it?
No, it's real low. It sounds like
turn it up.
yeah. You're gonna have to share the link.
All right, I think we're live. I'm not sure though, but hopefully I can get these other guys on here with me. So I'm gonna get the link for them. Hopefully this is going out live. So I'm just gonna copy this. And I don't even know if it's live yet. I know I've been having problems with it. Here we go. Let me see. All right, let's find Skin Man. Here we go. Boom. Now I gotta find Unirock and Cooper. Where the fuck are they now? I just saw him messaging too. Sorry you guys, I'm trying to find these fuckers. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, there we go. All right. All right, I think we're fucking good to go. All right, okay, yeah, I see those viewers on here, so it does appear to be live. All right, sorry, you guys. I know I was fucking ignoring everyone for a second. I was just trying to pass out this link. But there we go. I just passed out the link. Skin Man, Unirock, Cooper, fucking UFO bro, come fucking join us. Come say what's up, man. So we can show these people that we are not the same person. Get your asses on here. Oh shit. I can't fucking believe that, dude. That's just, and that was like really aggravating. I was like, dude, I gotta solve this right now. Cause I'm like, this is so annoying, dude. Because I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how can we be the same? It's like they come on here all the time with us. And one dude's just like, oh yeah, no, I saw this guy, what was his name in there? Tutorial Heaven or whatever, which I'm pretty sure is just another fake account for this guy UFO today. But he had like the weirdest plan for he was like, yeah, you do this, click their name, go to a link, and then go and post it in Social Blade. Well, I want to know, what was the point of saying, do you have vidIQ? What was the point of that? Why did having vidIQ even matter? It didn't matter. You could just go and do that anyway. Had nothing to do with it. So hopefully these guys will get on here soon. I just posted a link. So for Unirock and Cooper.
What's up?
Hey, what up, Skin Man? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I guess people been talking about me or something.
Fucking apparently, dude. Apparently, I'm you. Or you're me. You don't actually exist. You're my fake. You're a fake. You're a figment of my imagination, dude.
There you go.
Okay.
God damn.
I know. It's like, dude, I talk to you all the fucking time. How the fuck can anyone know that, dude? Like, I was like, how can anyone not know that we are fucking friends on here, dude? Like, it's ridiculous.
Man, I can't believe this. What are they smoking?
Fuck, dude. So give me some of it, dude. They got the good shit, man. Apparently. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna try to get Cooper and Unirock on here at the same time as well. So let me see if I can.
I left my phone in the truck, and
go ahead.
I got in it after work, and I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody trying to call me and got on there and Wade and UFO bro were talking to me and said, yeah, man, you missed it. And I'm like, damn it. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, dude, it was all going down. It was so funny, man. I mean, I couldn't fucking believe it.
Been crazy.
Apparently, man.
God.
Oh man, it was just so funny. I'm like, dude, I was trying to tell him, I'm like, dude, you're just wrong. That's all. He's like, can you explain this? Can you explain this? I'm like, dude, I can't explain whatever you're doing, whatever's happening. No, I can't explain that, but I can tell you this for sure. That these are not I'm not going around fucking commenting with fake accounts, dude. I can guarantee you.
That's funny.
Gosh.
It just blows me away. I don't understand it.
It just blows my fucking mind, man. I gotta find Cooper though. I gotta find Cooper. Oh, I gotta go to my comments. That's what I'll do. I'll go to my comments real quick and
cool.
Because he was like the last person to comment. There we go. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Let's see. Hang on. if I can get this fucker to work right now. Oh, God damn it, this thing's pissing me off.
This is too funny, man. I swear to God.
Who's on here?
Is this a music video? What the fuck?
It's so choppy, Kyle.
Yeah.
I say it's like, is it too hard for you guys to hear?
Yeah, it's really super choppy.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. Fucking, I hear it just fine, dude. Hang on.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. My fucking Facebook is broke.
Your Facebook is broke?
It just loads and loads and loads and loads.
I don't do Facebook. I don't do Facebook at all, you guys. At all.
You know,
I fucking hate Facebook, dude.
I don't either.
I haven't.
Why is everyone's volume so low?
I haven't done Facebook since fucking MySpace was cool.
Bro, it's like all my friends are religious. I fucking hate it.
Are you serious? Are they all Christians or?
They're all Christian. All I see is thank God every day. Like,
oh God in heaven, dude. Fuck. I got a couple of those people on fucking Facebook too, and every time they come on, they're like, "Praise the Lord," and this and that. You're like, "Oh, yeah, awesome."
We just bombed Syria, just so y'all know.
I like religion for everybody else. Okay, religion is fine. Dude. I love it. It's great. It's like it's a good thing. If it makes you a good person, then more power to you. Not for me. This is not for me.
We just launched 50 to 60 cruise missiles at Syria.
Really?
Man.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
50 to 60 cruise missiles into Syria, taking out Air Force bases and relevant infrastructure.
Air Force bases? What? When's the last time you've seen a fucking Syrian air fighter, dude? What the?
They have a military.
What? They got a hot air balloon, dude.
No, they have an actual military and shit.
Of course they do, but it ain't a military, okay?
Yeah, they do.
What's up?
Yes, of course they do. All right, I'm making fun of their military. All right, I'm mocking it.
Yeah.
It's a joke, dude.
I mean, their military is probably similar to what Iraq's was in the 90s. They probably have modern stuff.
3 planes. 3 planes.
Yeah, we got like 3 planes, you know, dude. And like one of them's a crop duster.
No, they got Russian stuff. They probably got MiGs. They probably got Russian tanks.
And who?
Yeah. All that leftover shit from the Cold War that's no good anymore. Yeah, I'm sure they got tons of it.
You know that shit's supposed to be illegal too. You know that, right?
Stuffing the Russians.
What the fuck?
You want to know what I hate on Facebook? Is like the fucking, you think fake news is bad like on YouTube? You should see it on fucking Facebook. Everybody believes it. Everyone believes the most ridiculous bullshit.
Occupied Democrats.
It's like fucking what the fuck, dude? How can you guys be so ignorant to believe this crap, dude? It blows my mind, dude. You know,
that's why I hate people, man.
I feel you. Whoever said that, I feel you.
Who said what? Say what?
I hate people, man.
Oh, that's me.
You guys hear me?
Thank you.
People
are fucking stupid, dude.
Man.
Yeah, I could hear you.
All right, man. Look, so this is what I was gonna say earlier. You know, that's the perfect example of the scumbags that I've been dealing with for the last 2 days. The guy that said that I was uni and you and everybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, really, woo, there's no other way I could put that on there and make people feel better. I mean, I was like, I'm literally saying that shit was me. And people would not get that shit to their heads. 17 people thumbed that shit up. 17 fucking morons thumb that shit up.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? For real, man? Dude, Cooper, man, come on. These fucking assholes. If they're not fucking smart enough to realize that fucking you guys come and fucking join me and fucking talk out live, that just means they're not even They're not. They've never even been to UFO proof, dude.
I love the commenters.
I mean, they're just some troll. They've been here because they're trolling. You know, they might even be subscribers who troll. You know.
I love everybody that subscribes and everybody that's following. So, man, honestly, I don't kick anybody out for no reason. No reason. Except if you get racist or some stupid shit, or if you come on the channel and you say some stupid ass shit, man, I'm a
Hey, Margo.
Hey, you know what though, Dave? Not Dave. Alex. You know what though?
I saw that you
That's
noticed
why you're a fucking
Panorama.